we started with four of our adventurers, some wily bunch, all very evilly boys, and one evilly young girl. They were tortured in the beginning by Satan himself, that we later found out, and his minions. And after torture, it was just like his little fun shit. And then he's like, "Hey, you know, some stuff happened, and I need y'all to do some contracts for me." And we're like,
Okay,
"Oh,
I'm back.
okay." And he's like, "If you do these contracts, you're able to do the contracts and kind of do your own personal tidbits along the way. But don't forget about my contracts." We're like, "All right, cool." So we do the contracts. Our contracts are to kill increasingly powerful demons as time goes on. And we are all kind of also working in our like personal like selfish endeavors along the way. We did some cool stuff. We liberated a brothel. Are planning to expand and open the brothel, poisoning town's water supplies, and creating ways to make passive income for our party by our illustrious cleric. Um, Currently, we find ourselves in a new city with a much heavier opponent than we might think, or we're not really sure what's going on.
Yeah.
So, uh, we're kind of moving our way around. We slapped the shit out of like a fake demon guy who wanted to be a demon or whatever, and he kind of gave us some information. Now we're gonna go to the darker part of this next town. What's the name of this town?
Ngame? Or
No,
was that the last one?
We left Engame.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
so
there's some guy on my neighbor's roof.
is that pertinent? Just
I
there's a
mean, it's
guy on my
pretty
neighbor's
cool.
roof. Right now, you guys are in Akernon.
Akernon. Yeah. So
So
the black circle over here was what, the pub?
yeah, that's the pub.
All
Red
right,
is the
and I think
school.
west of the pub is the seedy underground area.
Was
The green circle is the
yeah,
under
Oh,
red
I
is
didn't
where
even
underground.
see
the
that circle.
is
Yep.
red the school?
Red's the school. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's a school where we got some information.
Yes, so there is a school of magic. You learned a little bit about necromancy, a little bit about some other stuff. Specific party members got different books and whatnot. Which Kalik has two of them, so hopefully he makes it back from being asleep or whatever he's doing.
Urgent call.
I guess I'll probably. Well, I don't think you guys will get in very much trouble today, but I'll let you use Kalik just in case. That should be fine. And then, so last session we kind of already went over. You guys beat up a guy pretending to be a demon. You learned a little more information about the council, and now you guys want to go check out the seedy underground, or at least that's what you keep calling it, of the city.
Well, that's what we heard, like overheard, right?
Yeah.
We didn't name it that. We overheard talk of the seedy underground.
Yeah, so as part of your businesses, Joel, or whatever account you guys are putting it in, gets 40 gold. We'll say
Nice.
40 since it's been so long since we've done a session.
Does
Last
that mean
time,
Joel's other venture has also paid off?
I don't know which one you're talking about exactly. This is just your normal 20 gold from your MLM.
what about the brothel?
That's included, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys haven't set up anything else, or nothing else has worked yet, as far as you know.
I have a question. So last time we played as a group, I was here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm pretty sure everyone was here last time.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, because you got lost outside of the pastry shop while they were fighting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was your fault, not mine.
Yeah, I'm the one who rolled terribly.
Basically.
Alright, so you guys are... Alright, in the pub. Everyone should see the pub now, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does
I
anyone?
don't
Yep.
see anything. I
You
know
don't
I'm not
see.
in there yet or anything, but I don't see anything.
No, well, you are in there actually. It says you're in.
Oh yeah, I mean like not in the game, but I don't see anything. I can
Did
watch it over
Did you
here,
move
but
them?
Oh, let's see. I wonder if it started. Well, I have the players tab and no one else. Let's see. I'll put the. Let's see. Oh, come on. All right. Tell me if you see it now. You should be on the same
refresh.
banner as everyone.
I do not.
Hmm. That is interesting. Do you see a king if I put you there?
No.
And do you have the Roll20 website up and the game launched?
Yeah. So I see like everyone's little avatars or
In the
Yeah.
bottom
whatever
corner.
at the bottom. I've got all that, and then I see like on the side where the rules have happened in the past.
Huh.
You don't see like a picture in the grid.
No, nothing in the middle.
That is
Well,
weird.
this is the same
Try
issue we had
refreshing. Yeah.
when we first started.
He
I'll
already
log
did.
out of it and back in.
Yeah. I'll put you guys back on the map and then we'll see.
Oh, acronym. That's a cool name for a city.
Yeah, you should Google it.
I don't. Should I?
I don't think anyone's figured it out yet. Does anyone have any questions or other things they want to do?
River of Woe. Oh, I see. Okay.
Are they the Acrononians?
No,
Not-
they're the acronyms.
They're
That's
not.
what they call themselves.
Not.
Please tell me they call themselves the acronyms. Oh
They,
my god.
they definitely don't.
Wow.
EG had it right because he's probably reading the entry.
I did. I looked at. I didn't even click on it. I just typed it in on Google, and it was like I looked at the preview of the wiki page.
Yeah. So not all of the people in this town are, but maybe some. Does anyone have any questions or things they want on the side before we enter into the next part?
I think can we just say like Caleb had to dip real quick, and that's why I'm saying we should get another person in our squad because we're kind of a little bit low on firepower.
Sure. What level did you have him create a character though?
He's gonna be up to our speed probably, if that's all right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just making
So like,
sure.
yeah, level 4 with 5,700 experience.
Okay. As long as you guys don't bite off more than you can chew, you'll probably be fine without Kalik.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a wizard with us.
Yeah, wizards are sick. What class was killing again?
Kalik's a warlock.
Oh, so it's like close enough.
Can you see the map now, Chamberlain?
I don't see it.
What?
That's
I
all
don't
right.
even have my character done yet either, and now I've changed the level. I have more options to choose from.
Let's
There's
see.
a lot to choose from. At least with your stats, for we can roll your stats later.
Okay.
For now, we can do like standard array, and just put the highest number in intelligence, and then whatever else you want to put it in, you can put it in. And then like after today's session, we can kind of work on it a little bit.
Okay. Should I choose a feat
Uh,
or ability score improvement?
probably leave that alone for now. Probably
Okay.
won't be too.
I won't touch it.
We're probably not going to be doing a lot of fighting today.
What browser are you using for Roll20?
Chrome.
All right, that should be
Yeah.
fine.
Gross.
Oh, talking about browsers, there's a webcomic that I've been reading, and it's like an anime webcomic about web browsers.
And they're all
how,
like
like-
personified?
Yeah,
Or-
and how like
yeah.
Oh,
they're all
God.
like cute waifus, and like
Yeah,
Internet
I've seen it on
Explorer is like
Instagram.
ignored for like the whole thing, and then Google Chrome starts taking over like the internet world, and then Internet Explorer has to fight back against Google Chrome. It's so animated. It's so.
But
cool.
dude, Chrome sucks. Just Firefox better be like the second runner, dude.
Well, It's the whole dramatic climax is Chrome and Internet Explorer.
Well, spoilers, bro.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
like, are you really gonna put in the time to read it?
Hell no.
I'll ask you in 2 months, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, spoilers, dude." I'm like, "Well, are you gonna put in the next time to read it?"
Oh, totally.
Alright. So, you guys heading off to the shady part of town now then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Chamberlain, you're in the stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I should have low latency on, so I guess for today you should see
Yeah, I can see it in the background. Yeah.
the map. So let's see here. I think I have everything open. All right. Well, if you guys aren't wanting to do anything else, you can start walking to that part of town.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So we just got out of the inn, right?
Yep, you were in the pub and now you're walking to the other part of town.
Yep. Let me get my walking music ready.
Walking music.
Sorry. So we're walking. We're doing our thing.
Yeah.
Void is gonna kind of look around and see Caleb is missing, and I'm gonna look at Joel. I'm gonna look at Toma. I'm gonna look
Who's
behind
Caleb?
us.
You guys are so bad at remembering his actual name.
Yeah, it's Caleb.
Caleb. I'm
You keep
sorry.
saying Caleb, and I'm really
I'm
confused.
sorry. Shut up. All right. It's just like a name that's just slightly off.
No, they're pretty
the original
different.
name. Caleb and Kalik are literally the same names.
Didn't he spell it all weird though?
No, I'm saying like to say it, it's like the same name.
For a while, you
But
guys
this-
kept saying Gaelic.
Yeah, I think that's better, anyways.
What do you? Why you gotta roast what I name characters?
I
Gaelic
forgot
is a
you
lot
made
funnier.
the character too.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, which is actually pretty cool because he really likes the character too.
Yeah.
So you made him a good character. It's usually hard to like personify someone's character for them, and they like it, but it's good. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around. Toma, Joel, have you noticed our friend back there is not back there anymore?
All right. Bear with me. I think I'm gonna try to go for a girl voice this whole session. No.
Oh my god. Just do a softer voice. Don't go that hard. Just speak in a softer voice.
No. Whoa me.
No.
Well, that's quite an unfortunate endeavor. Oh, Chaim, do you have a name ready, by the way?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
I pulled up a generator for necromancy ones because I'm just gonna say that I chose a new name for myself, so it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be one that's
Which is actually fitting because in
Bavarian.
Vidalkins they usually are
Yeah.
born with a name and then they choose another name.
You did prep him that everyone in this campaign is evil, right? Which means he
Yeah,
has
yeah.
to be evil.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I told them about how we mashed up a baby like in the first session and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that one was
We-
cool. I missed that.
Oh, I forgot to
here.
tell you. What?
I didn't mash up a fucking baby. The witches mashed up the fucking baby.
No, Kalik did.
I thought I did.
Yeah, it
No,
was
you stabbed the baby and then Kalik took it and did it.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had to get the spare baby out of the storage box.
Yeah, because Toma just walked up and stabbed
She
it.
fucking stabbed it, and the witches are like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
They told us we needed to mash the baby. I'm like, okay, I'll mash it with my knife.
Because you guys don't
I
know
was-
what a mortar and pestle is.
Okay, see, I was lost because I
Dude,
had no
it's
idea
not my
what a
fault.
mortar
I
and
literally-
pestle is.
Ever since that day, I've heard that word like a million times. I never knew what a mortar and pestle was or whatever it's called.
Same here, to be honest. I've actually heard that word so many times.
I just hear like coffee grinder, you know, the little bowl you grind coffee in. Like that makes sense.
So you ended up stabbing the baby because you had no idea what to do, and then I was just looking at the baby. And then all three of us were just looking
One
at it. Like,
second,
what
the guy in my
fuck?
neighbor's house is telling me to come in front of the house. So I'm gonna go
What?
check that out. Yeah, shit happens, dude. Welcome to California.
Oh, this is so scuffed.
Alright, so you guys are walking along.
walking.
Kalik is not with you. You start getting closer to the shady part of town, as they call it, and it's not really like run down or anything. Like it's still nice, like the rest of the town, but it just seems like people are doing more whatever the hell they want. It's like dogs running around. There's people just gambling in the street. There's a bard singing on the steps there, and he's singing dark songs about people losing hands and gambling debts and all that kind of stuff. And you're getting close, but you're just kind of on the outskirts right now.
All right, this is my kind of place. It reminds me of back in the day when I was a proud businessman. If you
Okay,
if
I'm
you
back.
do. Ah,
The business
welcome
with
back.
the roof guy is gone.
Welcome back, Lady Toma. Are you doing okay?
Oh, don't make me. I think I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Listen, the first voice was good.
I'm doing fine. Thank you.
Okay, do you need a throat lozenge? It sounds like you are having a struggle with your voice today. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
There you
Thank
go. Just there you go.
Yeah,
Stick
that's
around
pretty
there.
good.
That works.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Just let me know if you need anything. I'm here. Do not
Thank
worry.
you. Oh.
Although I am slightly worried about the trials and tribulations we have ahead of us.
Fuck 'em.
Indeed, we shall. But what do you all think of maybe meeting an old acquaintance of mine from back in the day? Okay, I'll take your silent woos as a yes. I
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back again. We may have to get that checked out, but for now, I think you'll be okay. So I think it's time I searched down. I had a tip that an old acquaintance of mine, fairly powerful individual, is around these parts of town. Why don't we go meet him real quick in the absence of our friend Gaelic the Gaelic?
Haha.
Haha. Okay, let us go then. Let us find ourselves. And I'm going to search for
Is that supposed to be us walking down an alley?
yes.
This is the alley you
That's
guys
gonna
are
be
in.
us.
Yes.
Dude, there's dragons and shit. That's dope.
Yes.
I wouldn't they look kind of small, so they're
It's
probably
like a
like
pseudo dragon.
what do you think, Cole? What kind of creature is that?
Probably a hatchling if it's a small dragon.
Yeah, they're
Well,
just
pseudo dragons are really small. They're like the size of a bird or a cat. I mean, so that
It could
looks
be a lot of things. We don't know.
yeah. From this area, you cannot tell unless you're pulling out binoculars or something.
Toma
I can
pulls
send my
out.
owl up to it.
You could.
All right, I want to send my owl up to the creature, and I want to find out what type of creature it is.
Because that's what we should waste time on.
Yeah, dude. What? All right, we're playing D&D. Are we really wasting time?
What if this dragon type creature lights your owl on fire?
So I guess
can just summon it back, right?
I can ready myself. So I'm gonna lean up against a wall, and I can ready myself to kind of like snap and dissipate the creature as it takes as an attack is coming to it, but only if I'm readying myself for it. So what I want to do first is kind of get within close enough range to perceive it through its eyes, and then try to get myself ready to snap him out and back to me.
All right, sounds good. So you send your owl up there, and it flies past some birds, pigeons, different kind of things, and makes it around to the pseudo dragon. It is a pseudo dragon.
Okay. Once I get that information, I want to bring my owl back.
Yeah, it also looks like it's like a pet, like it has like ankle like bracelets and stuff. It's just
Who would put ankle bracelets on their pet?
it's a marking that it's someone's pet. Duh.
Duh. They're little and cute.
Anyways,
Ay.
but yeah, it's just flying around the rooftops.
Dope.
All right, that's cool. So we know that in this area, there's at least one and maybe more. Who knows?
Yeah, this area is full of like all sorts of like pets and different creatures and stuff that wouldn't really be allowed in the main area of town. Like I said, there's like
So-
rabid dogs running around and stuff.
Do you think if I rolled well enough, I could just take all these pets?
I mean, you probably couldn't catch a pseudo dragon, but maybe a dog.
Dude, dogs are dope. Is there like a little cat running around?
Not that you see at the moment.
What kind of dogs are running?
If you look a little harder, maybe.
If I look harder for cats, all right. Sorry, I'm out of it.
Did we really come here for you guys to fucking scope out pets?
Hey, Joel, you have not given your input yet. We are just browsing the wares of everyone's stuff.
Okay,
Tough we
animals
can
running
seal.
around aren't wares.
They are in this country. Let me tell you, when you do business in the underground, anything sells.
When I do business in the underground, I run a goddamn brothel. Business in the fucking underground.
We run a brothel.
Yeah,
Do
we
not
run
forget
it.
that.
You don't
My
run
name is on the
shit.
lease too, asshole.
Just because you took over some poor individuals doesn't mean you are the sole proprietor of this. You are just using your wooey wooey abilities to run things. We are here to help you with that.
All right.
This derailed really fast. Where are we?
Toma, go catch your cat if you ever do feel so. Right.
Yeah.
Can I? Are there any cats around? If I look hard,
Are you rolling to see if you find a cat, or are you just looking
or
harder?
how do you roll a perception check?
You can
It's been
either
so long.
you can either look harder or you can roll a perception check.
I'm
which-
look harder. I look harder.
Okay, go ahead, do it.
I'm doing it right now.
Hey, tell me if you see a cat.
I see a cat
Where do you see a cat?
in front of me.
Where?
In front of me. I don't.
Look at the
In
picture.
the picture.
Oh,
Ooh,
at
ooh.
the picture. I didn't even realize.
Oh my god.
Wait, there's actually a cat above me. There's actually one above me.
No shit, it's on the roof.
Yo. Oh shit, that's cool. Yo, all right. I'm gonna point to. Kaylee's not here. Void's too short. Oh, I'm gonna ask Joel. Can I please have the kitty cat?
No.
Please.
I know you, and I know what's gonna happen to that cat. No.
No, it's so cute.
Keep moving. We got Void's friend to meet.
Fuck Void.
The voice of reason.
Yeah.
He never lets me do anything.
Yeah,
It's time for us to go.
fuck my own bodyguard. I hate him.
I'm gonna just kind of like ruffle her hair a little bit and just be like, "It is time for us to go." Let's continue. So I want to find my friend whose name I will find out soon.
It is the one I got off there. It looks like Yakuler.
Yakuler.
Yeah.
I like it. Yakuler. If you want to put that on your character,
Oh, I can do that in here, can't I? Yes. Okay.
yeah, we can see it in
Um,
D&D Beyond.
all right, so as you guys are walking through the town, like I said, you notice people like gambling, playing different games in the street, animals running around. There's like a lot of street wares, but you notice there's a shop right up here on the right that has that hand symbol you see, and then everything else you kind of have to get further in to see anything else.
Are any of these guys named Drawl?
Close, maybe, possibly, but not quite. You could ask around.
I mean, I'm half tempted to just start shouting the name and see what happens, but
You can try.
all right, I'm just gonna yell out Drawl like I'm looking for somebody.
Everyone just kind of looks at you, And they just go back to doing what they're doing.
I'm gonna go up to this bard guy and ask him if he's heard of a drawl.
All right, good choice.
Where do you see a bard? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
No,
find
the
like where's
dildo
Waldo?
with the retarded mustache and
He's
Listen, it's like my eyes are just circling around, and I see like a fucking half dead looking dude in a
Oh,
robe.
there's some dude smoking something in the top
I mean,
window.
he's sitting directly below the fucking green goblin that's mugging
Hiding
somebody.
in plain sight. All right.
well, I mean, I did describe that there was a bard singing about like people
Who
losing
the fuck
eyes
is
and
this
stuff.
evil guy without a face in the bottom left?
There's
You see him? Like he's just a skull. He has no skin.
it's the back of someone's head with like a shawl over it, you weirdo.
Wait, what? No, that's. Are you looking at the wrong corner?
You
No,
said
yeah,
you said left, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
had to
like
look
a
at my hands,
shawl.
but left.
It's a shawl.
No, the guy under the tarp. He has no face.
Do you need glasses?
I don't know what
I
you're
mean, I don't
talking-
have mine on, but
All right. Anyways, Joel walks up to the bard and he's singing, "A man and a man, a really big man who had a plan, a really big plan."
it's a shitty bar.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of a better day job?
What do you mean, good sir?
I mean, your song fucking sucks.
Hmm. Well, I'm sorry. What would you like me to sing about?
Well, I just want some information. Have you
Uh,
heard of a man or a person named Drawl?
He just puts out his hand and looks at you.
Puts out his hand and looks at me. I put a contract in his hand.
He's like, this is the wrong material, my friend.
Oh no, this is the perfect material for you. You see, I see you're a performer, and what do most performers want? As you're expecting money. If you sign this, all of the riches that you could possibly hope for will come to you.
Yeah, he's like your manager. He'll
Oh,
give you money, dude.
oh gosh, are you promising him fame and fortune? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, just like I promised the last bard.
free brothel entry.
All right. Well, lay out your plan to him and then roll a persuasion.
Oh, get the persuasion going here. Where's my persuasion? Whew. This is gonna be spicy. All right, good sir. As I said before, you're a performer. You're a bard, and of course, you want your songs to be known throughout the land. Am I wrong?
Of course.
So I am wrong.
No, you are not wrong.
All right then. So what I can do for you is I will give you a starting pay right now of 5 gold. All you have to do is sign this contract. Once signed, I will get your name and your songs spread across the land. You will become a traveling bard. You'll be able to spread your talents everywhere, and any gold that you make as you go along, you will get to keep.
But isn't that what I do now?
Ah, but here you are sitting in a slum, not making much at all.
Oh, this is where I make most of my money, though.
And how much gold have you made today?
3 gold.
3 gold. What if I told you I could double that? I have
Um,
a town not too far away from here.
And
Me and my compatriots, as you can see behind me, we own this town. We can send you there, and you can double, if not triple, the gold you made here today
Per day.
per day.
okay, well, it is early. I might make more today, so what are you saying? That I'll have a permanent gig in a nice, fancy establishment?
Oh yeah, we could say that.
And all of the women you could possibly want.
Now you're talking. I mean,
Sold.
you should let him lead the negotiations here.
You know, you really should. I should.
Go.
Take over
All right,
everything.
go ahead and roll your persuasion.
He should get advantage. 'cause I'm
18.
beating him, but 18's pretty good.
Oh, you motherfucker! All right, well, he's starting to come around to the idea, and he's like, "Well, you see, I have free will now. I just roam from town to town and sing my happy songs. I can already get women with the gold I make. What else is there that you might be leaving out of this contract?"
Nothing at all. You'd still have your free will.
Sounds pretty dangerous too. Can you defend yourself against the bandits on the way?
Well, I don't know. What do you think? How much do you know about bards?
They are pretty versatile creatures, but alone might be pretty vulnerable.
So, what are you offering me?
Well, with
Per-
this contract, you do gain allies as well as business partners. This is not a one-way street. You will gain partnerships, although you will have to work your own. Be as your charismatic self. Senor Bard, you the work you put in, you will be closer and closer to uh, our other individuals in our contracted work. You may gather allies as you see fit, depending on the work that you put in.
Tell me more about this fancy establishment you own. What city is this in?
Currently, so it's no wait, outside con.
Was it in Ngame or was it the next one?
No, it's not Ngame, right? It's the next one over from Ngame.
The one with the brothel? Isn't that Ngame?
No,
No,
we
you're right.
wanna-
You're right. It was the one
We want to
after.
build one in Ngame eventually, with the help of the king.
And he wasn't the king of Ngame. He was the king of some other stupid city.
No,
Oh, it was the king of Ngame. We've got to go back.
Ngame. We went to another town.
What was the name of our shitty little town?
I don't remember, but I know Liza's the new manager of the brothel in the town. I just can't find the name of the town.
I'm not sure if you guys ever got a name, because it was such a shitty place, and
Wait, so let's just name it right now. Why not?
yeah, you guys can probably rename it with your influence.
Uh,
Oh, I remember what it was
San
named.
Francisco.
Its name is Asgard.
Its name was Shiar.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I see it now. Shiar, next city with next demon, get the brothel.
Yeah, but you guys can rename it if you want.
Nah,
Nope, we're
Shiar's
leaving it. We're leaving it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you tell him it's in Shiar, and he's like, isn't that
And-
place a dump?
Not anymore.
We are working to up the economic value of these places. The benefit to this is that when you enter into the beginning of these types of works and agreements, you tend to profit more than late investors. So your investment would be your time and your talent, not necessarily your gold. So with
Yeah,
your
it's
time
like
and
buying
talent,
Apple at
you will-
$3 versus 50.
Yeah, I
you
don't.
can
I don't
ascend-
want your gold. We're not taking your gold.
Indeed, in the sense of investment, you invest your time rather than your gold. So if you invest your time and your talent, you can eventually have your own stay of underling bards who can work with you or for you, depending on how you would like to run your own quote-unquote personal business. Now, we are all looking to expand the economy of the town of Shiar, but we are also looking to expand to the town of Ngame and equally increase the economy there.
Basically,
All right,
we're
I'm
offering
sorry.
you a
Do we
chance
know
to
this
get in
guy's?
at ground level and become part of the Shi'ar Empire?
Do we know this guy's like sexual preference?
Absolutely not. We know nothing of him. We're just trying to swindle the shit out of him.
He's a bard. That tells
So
you enough.
everyone, right?
He probably wants to sleep with everyone.
Yes.
All right.
Not
I-
a pedophile. He's not a pedophile. So stay away from that.
That was like my whole game plan, dude.
Anyways, he says
Your fault for choosing a 15-year-old girl. to
He-
play.
EG, your bro is looking at his fucking camera like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
You alright, Chame?
Hmm?
Are you
No.
alright? Oh, is that
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah. I'm still trying to get this thing to work. I'm just listening.
So he's just strumming his guitar a little bit and he says, how about counteroffer? You make me a sheriff in your town and I will sign.
Sheriff. This is very interesting. You want to be a man of law? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I want some power.
so you want some power. What do you think, Joel? Do you think maybe not the sheriff, but maybe we can give his position a little bit of nobility, quote unquote, let's say.
Why don't we just fuck him over?
How are you gonna fuck him over?
We're trying to make
That's the
him
whole
sign a
point of
contract,
this.
right?
We're already trying to fuck him over. We're just trying. This is just the negotiations.
Just
Just
put
to get him
some
to sign.
fake shit in his contract.
That's
Like,
what we're doing.
There's
look,
already
you
full
have-
of fake shit.
So
You
yeah,
You have
so
to
I
work
just
your way into it.
I
You have to
write
be sick.
down I-
you'll be the chief of security.
as you guys are watching, I very quickly like write down some stuff on the contract that basically looks like it says like he will be able to lead the police force, like he can be the sheriff. But in very, very fine print at the bottom, it says, stipulations of this contract are subject to change. And I also have written underneath that in very, very fine print that he will basically just guard a silo at the edge of town.
But you did offer him a gig, so does he still get his gig?
Oh yeah, he can still play his gig.
All right,
in front
all
of
right.
the silo
But
at
at
edge
the
of town.
same time, remember once they sign the contract, they pretty much lose their
Yeah,
ability to have free will. They still have their self, but they don't have their free will.
yeah.
Like I don't take their free will, but I can. He
Yeah,
can still play his gig until I call on him. Once I
Yeah.
call on him, then he's kind of fucked. But
But it's
Well-
kind of like once they sign the contract, it doesn't matter if he gets what he wants or not. He signed it, so what happens after doesn't matter, right?
That's what I'm saying. Can't we just like literally commit a crime by telling him something will happen and then not doing it?
Well, yeah.
but we don't want to promise him the world. We want to make it sound like we're a legit thing.
Yeah.
Because if you just kind of sit there and you're like, "Hey, we're gonna give you 1,000,000 gold if you sign this," who's gonna fucking sign that unless they have an intelligence of like 3?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a bard, so
Bards are kind of smart. All right?
Anyways, he agrees to your terms and he signs, and then he hands it back and he looks at you. He says, you were looking for some information, yes?"
yes, and now that you've signed the contract, I don't have to pay your ass for that information. Tell
Well-
us about Drawl.
Well, I do not know of a drawl, but I do know a brawl. Very nasty man. What do you want with brawl?
Well, I don't think we're looking for the same guy here because. So, I haven't told anybody yet, but apparently while I was sleeping, I received a message from the great Megatron. Meg came to me in my sleep and said that before we attempt to die at the hands of the council, we want to look for a demon named Drawl.
So you present this piece of whatever to someone, and does anyone else want to investigate it?
1 second, I'm taking notes. So Joel is talking about drawl.
so
But
Drawl is another
the-
demon.
Yeah, but the bard is talking about brawl.
Unless I'm reading this wrong, because that looks like a D to me, and I just put it in the Discord.
That does look like a D.
Just it's a B.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yeah,
What? That is not a B.
yes, it is. Look at it. Look at it closer.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's a terrible font.
Well,
Anyways,
then yes,
Don't taunt the
I would
DM.
assume. I guess we're going to be looking for a Brawl.
yeah.
What a loser.
So-
Who names a kid Brawl?
So, Joel presents this to you, and one of you, for some reason, we'll say Void, takes it and looks at it, and he puts on little spectacles or something, and he's like, "Oh, yes, this does say Brawl." And then
Oh yes, indeed. I have heightened intelligence. I can
He-
definitely-
he feels it a little bit, and then he's like, "This is human skin."
Blech.
Nice.
Fun.
Anyways, but this is the message on the human skin.
See, what did I
Oh,
tell
it
you guys?
is a
Don't,
B.
don't take on the council yet, because they're gonna be too strong for us. And you all gave me flack for
Dude,
that.
that's a garbage font. That B is not.
Of course, it's a B. I fucking typed it.
It looks like a D, dude.
Well, look at the D at the beginning where it says demons. And
I
then
was
look
gonna
at
say,
there.
yeah.
There's a slight
Anyway,
difference.
while you guys are arguing about his name, I give the bard 5 gold like I told him I would, and then I give him the directions to Shiar and send him on his way.
Cool. Yeah, before he leaves, he tells you that Brawl is a human trafficker, and he's kind of all over the place in
Sick.
the shady part of town. And he says he kind of sticks out. He's got some interesting clothing, and he kind of tries to hide a lot of his skin and his face, so it shouldn't be.
Go back to the alleyway.
Yeah, can we? Is it the fucker with no face on the left? I bet you it is.
That dude has a face.
He doesn't have a face.
He has a face.
Glasses on.
Look
So
at that. He looks
it's
like a
just
fucking
hidden.
skeleton.
So, okay, if you look to the right, you see the sign with the hand on it, right?
Yes.
Behind that sign, you see Tiny Tim being drug off by his dog.
Yes.
The guy behind Tiny Tim, is that Brawl?
It was, but he has moved on.
Mm.
Yeah, he's no longer there now that you guys talked to
So
the
he
bard.
walked right past us. So what did you walk behind us and go into the alley the other way?
He went where you see like the dwarf and the other people there. So
Oh, okay.
he went further into the shady area of town.
All right.
We could use me as bait.
What what?
Like lure him out with the little girl. Like, hey, come traffic me.
You're just a
Let's hunt down your former compatriot, Void.
Yes, let us look for Yakular. I hope he is ready for us.
Yeah, you just been making him wait for like 35 minutes.
We
That's
had a
fine.
golden
I'm in
capture
a local tavern drinking beer, so I don't care.
Is he like a Transylvanian vampire?
no. Let us go.
Anyways, so you kind of know where to look. We'll say you find him rather quickly, and it's like in this
Oh,
it's
that's a terrible resolution.
yeah,
You're
it's
terrible.
it's actually like not a terrible resolution. It's just the style of the painting. So and
It
then
also looks a little squeezed.
yeah, and then it's just stretched.
But it's
Mhm.
okay.
Anyways, it's like a combo. So it's like a tavern that serves drinks and stuff, but there's also like wares hanging from the ceiling everywhere.
Oh, do they have a T-shirt like "I got drunk at such and such tavern"?
Unfortunately, not. Their printing press is broken.
I bought the last one.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna get just a mug of ale, however much that is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just get it.
All right, I get it. I just kind of give a little wink to the bartender, and I walk over. I spot Yakular's table, and I just take a leisurely sit, and I kind of put my elbow down and say, good morning, Yakular.
Oh shit! What's your name in this?
It's
Creditful?
Void.
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 Gotcha. Hello again, Void.
It's very good to see you again. What has it been? A number of years now?
It's been a very long time.
Yes. See, how has your travels been? And I lean in a little bit. Did you find what you were looking for?
I have learned much since we last spoke.
So have I. And I kind of snap, and my owl kind of like appears on my shoulder. I have excelled myself in some dabbles of the arcane arts.
Looks like a cheap trick to me.
We'll see how cheap a trick it is when I'll be saving your ass later on.
Just then,
I just grunt.
our new bard friend walks in and is like, "Did someone say cheap trick?" And he starts busting out some 80s.
Oh God.
I hate you.
I'm not amused. I just scowl at him.
Cheer up, please. It is a time of celebration. We are among friends. This is I have some possible work for you and some ways to further our goal. Are you interested?
I just nod with approval.
You aren't even gonna introduce us?
Well,
They're just catching up. They're talking.
Bunch of. I should be your first
Yeah,
priority.
I
That's
guess.
what I
Yeah.
hired you.
Who are your friends?
I assumed you were getting your drinks, and we'll make your way.
I'm
over
15.
We are in the bad
I've
part.
just
Go
been
get-
standing
go
like
get-
by your side, like tugging on your shirt, like, bro, help me out. I
Yeah.
don't know anymore.
Toma, shut up and get a drink.
You're allowed
Go
to.
get,
Boys are
go get
talking
your
here.
warm milk.
You're
okay?
allowed to drink here, by the way, Toma.
I feel like she wouldn't like it.
You
can
can
have
move
Tama
to
goes
part
up
of
to a
town with
bar and
human
asks for an
trafficking.
orange juice. Alright.
I'm gonna just hand her my ale. Try this. See how you like it.
Do I have anything I could slip in there?
Why are you trying to roofie your own bodyguard?
I think it'd be funny. I have a poisoner's kit. Could I make a roofie?
Try it. Go ahead.
D20?
Yeah, just roll 1d20. No bonuses.
Can
And
I,
then after he makes it, I want him to make a sleight of hand check because I'm.
How do I... Did I enter it?
No.
because I have pretty high passive perception, can I see what he's doing and just use my word of command and tell him to stop?
Listen, asshole, you can steal money off of him.
Yeah, everyone sees it happen, by the way.
I haven't even done it yet.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna see it because you're standing right there.
Someone doesn't care. I can't get the... Can someone roll a d20 for me? I literally have no idea how...
So it's
Works.
/roll, and
Oh, I thought it
then
was exclamation
space,
point.
and then
Oh.
1d20.
Alright.
Yeah. So you make something that would probably upset Void's stomach, and you pour it into the ale, and everyone just looks at you.
So now I'm going to use word of command and I say drink.
Wait, also before we do this, because it'll be funnier, you can add. You're proficient with this, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You can add your proficiency bonus and your intelligence bonus to this to
I
see.
don't
if you
think
make
I have any intelligence.
Are you trying
I
to make
do.
Toma
Alright.
poison herself
So,
to death?
three-
No, she
So-
brought herself to this.
So I have 3 intelligence. Where's my proficiency bonus? Where do I see that?
It's right next to your ability scores.
Oh, so the plus.
+2.
Okay, so plus
And then-
3. So whatever that was, plus 3.
Okay.
So you have an intelligence of +1.
Oh, plus. No, I have intelligence plus 3.
So you have a +5
Oh, okay.
for that roll. So that's actually a 17.
Yeah.
So Toma is about to poison herself. What does a 17 give Toma? What does she get out of her poisoner's kit?
I guess we'll find out. Are you really using this command word?
Yes.
Okay, and it just... Do they have to do a constitution, or what kind of save do they have to do?
Let me double check.
Hope it's not Constitution, because mine is a yikes.
Charisma. Or wisdom.
Oh,
So
if it's
I just met
charisma,
these
I
people,
got
and
it.
one's gonna die immediately. This is
It's it's a wisdom. They have to do a wisdom check.
Are you
'Kay.
serious? Where's my wisdom?
No,
Oh,
saving throw, right?
okay. Saving
Yeah.
throw is just what, d20?
Plus your wisdom modifier, it should be.
Yeah, so 0. Oop.
Oh man, come on.
Oop.
All right,
See you
well,
guys in hell, boys.
you look at Joel and you gulp it down, and then you just like fall flat to the ground.
Worth it.
All right, I wanna check Toma.
Okay. Yeah. Are you proficient in like medicine or
I've
anything
got
like
medicine.
The new guy has medicine.
I have
yeah.
medicine too, but I'm not going to use it on Toma.
that? Not using medicine, but just to.
The knowledge of it, right?
Yeah, just anyone who wants to do a medicine check on Toma. So basically, whoever has the best wisdom or is proficient in medicine.
Yakila,
Oh,
would
my
you mind checking her out for me?
What's your wisdom?
I need to put my points in. I put intelligence as my top, so it's based off of wisdom. I don't know how important wisdom is going to be to my build, so I didn't put one into it yet.
I have a
no, you
+7
gotta-
to wisdom.
Yeah, you can just check her. That's fine. Just whoever
Okay.
wants to do it.
So what do I? Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you can do, you can go into your character sheet and just do the standard array, put them in. So just if you want to do a quick build, you want to focus, do intelligence, then
Yeah.
constitution,
Okay.
then wisdom.
Okay.
I'd say probably dexterity,
Okay.
then charisma, and then strength.
All right. I'm good now.
Well, Joel, after making Toma drink the poison, bends over and looks at her, sees that she's still breathing, and knows that she's slipped into like a 24-hour coma.
Dude, I don't even gotta play the game no more.
Well, you brought this upon yourself.
It was your fault, to be fair.
I don't know,
It,
man.
it wasn't his fault. He's trying to replace our missing member. You're just a petulant child.
Sounds
Now
about
he's
right.
shouting to the
You're
void.
trying to fuck him
He's
up.
unconscious.
There's a little old man in the back, and he comes wobbling out. Oh, do you guys need some help bringing her back around?
Joel, you do not want to expend any of your trickery stuffs on her, are you right? Correct?
No, I don't. While we could use some help bringing her back around, I think until this meeting's over, it's better she stays asleep.
Sure. So we will. I like your. I like your. We'll,
Yeah,
we will
I
afterwards.
personally don't want to deal with a child today.
He just says, "Okay, I'll go get it ready," and he just like goes in the corner and he's like mixing stuff together and whatnot while you guys talk.
What a kind gentleman.
I don't
Anyway,
like him.
it's okay. We can work on something.
All right, so outside of game, unless you guys want to work it into your conversation, how is Yakular evil? What is his evil past?
Well, a thing about my race, they're very what was it, Critical? They're not very upfront, or they're very reserved about their past.
Well, they so it's kind of like a little path, a little one on one. So like they tend to not be evil and lawful. They tend to strive towards perfection, but kind of know that it's impossible to be perfect. But they still do it anyway, and they're very personal and reserved. Uh, any personal information about them, they usually don't want to give away. So that's kind of like the general like 101 of Vidalkin, but then you have your personal story that has shaped you. So from there, you can kind of do your personal shindig from there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just outside of game then. We don't have to make it in game. Just
Yeah.
out.
So this is like your character introduction here.
Um, I okay. Well, I'll. So I tell that piece that we went over Critical. Then, I guess.
Yeah, and withhold whatever you don't want anyone to know.
Right. Well, for my tribe or my clan, I was a healer and a helper, and then my significant other became very ill and sick and was dying, and I tried everything I could to bring her back, and she ends up dying. So I turned to a darker method to bring her back to life, and she like reanimates, but there's like really nothing there, and everyone in the clan is upset by it, and they kill her and banish me.
Okay, yeah, that's that. You don't have to share more if you don't
And-
want to.
Okay.
Oh, you mean you didn't use alchemy to combine her with a dog?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is
Yeah,
this?
yeah, 'cause I'd love to fuck a dog. That'd be great. I guess a zombie isn't much better, but
Well, you probably didn't know she was going to turn into a zombie.
true.
Let's say you met with someone who promised life to be brought back to your significant other, but it wasn't the life that you thought. It's like making a wish to a genie, but like your wish is too general, so you got like instead of getting $1 million, it was like Monopoly $1 million.
Oh fuck, I'll remember that just in case I meet a genie. Good point.
All right. Well, you guys can continue on your in-game conversation.
Yeah. So we're sitting at the table. Toma's unconscious. Let's say I kind of have her. I'm kind of like cradling her as like my child or whatever, and I'm just like, well, so we have some work, and I think you can benefit from that. How would you like to uh, go demon hunting with us for a time? Untold amount of time.
Yes, I'm anything to further my knowledge and increase my skills. I'll do that.
Very
Demons
intriguing.
don't sound like too big of a problem.
Indeed, and we may have some contacts that you may want to talk to in the near future that could probably help. We do have a friend, Meg, who is rather powerful, and we can see how things go from there.
I just nod with approval again.
Okay. And let's say like we kind of catch up with each other, have some drinks, tell a little bit of stories, and we spend a little bit of time here, and then maybe after a little time's done, then we bring Toma back to consciousness. Unless if anyone else wants to say anything else. Or
Well,
do anything.
I want to ask what the child's deal is.
Oh, all right. We have to introduce people. So, this is you know how I used to run my business. I kind of do little air quotes, quote unquote business.
Mhm.
Back in the day. Came into a run-in with this small child, and our goals kind of aligned, and she hired me to be her partner, and that is where we came to be here. Uh, the short version, and that is
So you
my
used
thing.
to lead people, and now you're her bitch boy. I don't like it.
Yes.
You're a snitch.
I wouldn't
Mexican
say bitch boy.
I
Aaron boy.
He's been a lot more useful than Toma.
thank you.
I think
That is
he's
very
he's
kind.
looking to meet his own ends here, and Toma is the best
Be,
situated
be,
for that.
between you and me, uh, and the Chan, you hear this, but Toma doesn't hear this. She has no idea. Between you and me, for now, she is an asset to be used,
I'm gonna kill you.
but in the future, she can be expendable. It just depends on how far we get from here. Do you understand?
Hmm. I'm just nodding at everything.
You know
Okay.
how people can hear when they're in a coma? Is that happening right now?
You're not.
Yeah, you can definitely hear everything.
So,
What? Why is he
okay.
able to hear
No, no,
everything?
no, no, no. Okay, thank you.
Because
Very good DM. You've never done wrong.
Toma's in a coma, not like dead or anything.
That
Thoma's
doesn't
in a
mean
coma,
that
huh?
Void didn't lean over and whisper to.
Yeah, and I kind of did like child earmuff things because
Yeah,
I'm kind of cradling her. So
it also doesn't mean that you 100% remember it correctly.
let's. All right.
Yeah, we
So up
can
to your
easily say
discretion.
that you just heard that way.
I guess up to your discretion. You kind of give Toma whatever information she could have heard.
Yeah.
What did Toma hear?
You hear their conversation. You think they're talking about demons and angels, and they're talking about fudge ice cream. And
This was
then,
also an hour-long conversation.
yeah, and then there's a moment where you just hear like weird music and stuff, and then everything just goes black. And at this moment, everything goes black for everybody, actually. Um,
Shit.
except for Yakular here. And you wake up and you're strapped to a breaking wheel.
Oh, not this shit again. That's fine. I got out.
And
I didn't get hurt last time, so I'm fine.
so everyone is like suspended in darkness. Like you guys know what's happening, but you cannot react, you cannot speak, nothing. And you're kind
Can
of
we see the
actually,
scene?
yeah, you're actually floating above in the darkness above Yakular. So remember, only Yakular can speak. No one else can speak in game or out of game, so no speaking at all.
Oh,
And
shit.
Yakular, you hear a voice. Ah, I guess they decided to introduce you to the party, huh?
Who are you? What are we? What is this? What are these cheap tricks?
Let's just say they call me Meg, and you are going to be introduced to this journey that everyone else has been put through. Are you ready to pass my test?
I show it. Yes, give me your tests.
Re-
I'm sure they shall be easy.
All
remember,
right.
wait. Remember, I did mention that we have a powerful ally named Meg. So
Yes.
this, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he says, I have a riddle for you. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's gonna start saying the riddle, and at the same time, the breaking wheel is gonna start moving all on its own. The people aren't actually in the image. You're just alone on the wheel.
Yeah.
So he says, "All right, I am an evil darkness that most people fear. I am an angel that comes when the end is near. At my door they knock. What they'll give for a last tick of the clock. What am I?"
Death.
Motherfucker Chan.
Thank God someone's not retarded.
All right, so
Hey,
Chan.
you're not allowed to type anything.
The
are you
angel of
dumb?
death. Yeah, it's death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. You guys were so stupid last time you had to do yours.
So
You got an easy one, all right?
I did not get an easy one. You guys are just stupid.
Toma's character is put on the breaking wheel in place and is tortured to absolute end until every bone in Toma's body is broken. And
No.
Yakular is put back in the
Takes Toma's spot in the darkness.
no, it's is back in the pub area.
Okay.
Oh, so okay. So was no one else
Meg,
really there?
Meg is
Or?
just fucking with me because he can.
No, they were there. They were just watching.
Okay.
And they couldn't react or anything. But Toma decided to type the answer in chat, so Toma is being tortured now.
Does
This
she
is
get any?
bullshit.
Oh,
for
I
the rest of
see.
the session?
Fuck Meg.
You were doing so well, Toma, and you were maybe being considered for a second scimitar, but
No! No!
anyways, you like port back to where you were, and it just seems like it's like a snap of the finger, and you have a symbol that's now like burnt into your arm, like everybody else.
I lift up
I
my
look.
arm.
I
and
look
show
around confused,
I show him.
wondering.
Quite the rush, huh? It is
It's different.
crazy to think of.
Somebody powerful enough to transport between realms. I like it.
I thought you would.
I'm gonna destroy that man and pry my second scimitar out of his dead cold hands.
I
You're
mean,
still in a coma, and I'm pretty sure you've lost a fuck ton of HP too. So
yeah, you're very tired and very beat up, and you're not having a good time.
How much
She
damage
can
did I take?
You
She
t-
could take points of exhaustion too.
You technically didn't take damage,
Sick.
but we'll talk about it when the old man wakes you up. I'm gonna run P real quick. Can you still not see the Roll20 stuff?
I can't. I mean, I can roll the dice and stuff, but it's
Okay.
just the stuff on screen. So I just have your stream pulled up, and I've quit out of it. I've logged back in. I've logged out, logged back in, all kinds of shit. I don't know why.
D&D Beyond needs to get this set up already because Roll20 is garbage.
I
Yeah.
really hope one day they do that.
And you couldn't see the breaking wheel either when I put you on there.
No, I saw that on stream. So I was
But-
watching the stream during that point. So
Okay.
like, yeah, so it was like that medieval looking like drawing of someone on that wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see. So you can't see this now that I dragged you over there again, right?
I don't see anything on the
On roll
the
20.
Roll20. I don't see anything on Roll20 now.
Okay, so yeah, it's just broken.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll just keep watching stream this way. It's working. It's fine. I
Yeah.
can still roll and everything, so I
Cool.
should be okay.
All right,
We'll
you
just have one
guys.
stream.
Yeah, you guys work through some stuff real quick. Out of game or whatever. Finish up character sheet. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, but now that
I'll
you
be
do
right
your
back.
things, then I can look at your character sheet.
Should I? Well, I'm like on the background page. Should I just pick something in here? I don't know which one I should pick.
There's a lot of things that can go with your backstory that we kind of do.
Yeah.
So let me.
Because is there like a healing type thing I can pick as being like a previous healer or something? I don't know.
Well, okay. Do you want it to be like the pre-backstory or post-backstory?
Post backstory, I guess.
Okay. So let me look at what am I looking at? Backgrounds.
It's a bunch of houses of agents.
All right, let me take a look at the backgrounds that we can do. There's a lot of backgrounds you can choose. And it'll give you a bunch of extra proficiencies and
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to pick one right away because I don't know what.
yeah, there's a ton. Let's go take a look. Backgrounds. Let's see. Oh, there's a background called Simic Scientist.
What's that?
Sounds like it's coming from the Magic Ravnica book.
Yeah, because I think there's lore about how the Dalkins created a lot of the Simic hybrid creatures
Right, yeah.
race.
That can kind of play into my backstory too. If they do that kind of stuff, to me, it didn't feel like necromancy was that big of a jump.
That would be really cool.
I
Because
think
at
I'm gonna
that
do that.
you get Arcana and Medicine as your skill proficiencies, so you get to choose different skill proficiencies in your other thing,
Oh,
and then
yeah, 'cause
you get two more languages, and then you get a researcher background feat.
All right, I am back.
Because Vidalkins are from Magic.
Yeah, there's so many races on D&D Beyond. It's pretty cool.
yeah, shit's pretty dope. Let's see.
That's really cool. So you getting that researcher thing, you can recall and find out all the information you need for magical or scientific facts about things. It's like a cool little thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Did I get? So
I
I
guess-
already have Arcana and what was the other one?
yeah. So what you can do is go back to your race or class, and you can change those proficiencies, and you
Okay.
can choose the other ones, so you have more proficiencies to go from. Same
Yeah,
thing. You
it.
can have more language.
Well, medicine isn't one of them because it kept that. It switched Arcana to something else.
Okay.
Insight, investigation, religion, or history. I guess I'll do insight. Or no, yeah,
You do investigation if you want to bolster it, since you're an intelligence-based thing.
yeah, I'll do investigation.
The ability to like search, research, find things, blah blah blah.
So, are you going with the Simic?
Yeah, I think so.
At least for now.
So you're a Ravnica Vidalkin?
What's that?
The Simic Vidalkins are from Ravnica. It's
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a region or
Well,
something.
this is
Okay.
a Simic, yeah.
well,
Simic
yeah, but
scientist background.
it's
But
a plain. Well, no, like the Vidalkins who do like the Simic combined and work for like the Senate and stuff, they're from Ravnica. They're from the plane of Ravnica.
yeah,
Whereas like if he was doing something else, there's the Mirrodin, who are like artificers. They do a lot of stuff with machines. Um, there's the Dominaria Vidalkins who control slivers. There's Esper, there's Naya, there's Kaladesh who are like philosophers.
yeah.
So
Ravnica's super huge.
it just depends on what. Well, magic is super huge. Each one of these is a different plane.
Yeah, I mean, like it's all the same thing. Yeah, it's essentially because
It's
magic.
not, though.
Like magic and D&D are in the same universe, right?
Kind of, but Magic the Gathering is its own universe. It's its own lore and planes. They just did like the Ravnica guild stuff for D&D.
Yeah. How do they do that? You have to travel to another plane of existence to get to Ravnica?
I would assume so. I'm not sure. I haven't read the Ravnica book. Don't you have it as part of the?
Yeah, I just haven't looked into it yet. I saw a video about all of the guilds in Ravnica, but I haven't actually seen much else about Ravnica.
Look.
But I know Ravnica's a really crazy place.
Is Chan here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Still
Are you
dying.
guys done with your conversation?
Yeah, maybe. I think so. Like, Chain, you got anything to do in like an hour or two?
No.
All right. If you want to talk about your character later and like finalize him, we can do that.
Okay.
So, but for now, we can just kind of go with the Simic Scientist and then see what we're doing later.
Okay.
Because it does give you a lot of shit.
Cool beans. All right, well,
These are pretty cool.
you guys are back. You guys are just finishing up your conversation. The old man just walks over and puts the paste all around Toma's mouth, and she starts to wake up. And as you wake up, Toma, like every single bone in your entire body hurts, like every single one.
Does he use a stick to apply the paste?
He uses his finger.
bleh.
His crusty old man finger.
Right.
Wipes it over her lips.
And then he just walks back to the back of the establishment.
Oh, so
Uh,
is that everything that she heard from the conversation before it went dark?
She heard a bunch of nonsense.
Okay, cool. So, Chan, you can't metagame with this.
It's very true. You cannot.
I still hate you though.
She wakes up and she's like, "Why were you guys talking about unicorns and donuts and ice cream and what?"
And betraying me.
If you would like to renegotiate the contract, we can. It is up to you.
Void, I'd be more than happy to help you write that contract.
Yeah, I would be pleased.
So, while you guys are talking, you kind of just mentioned that you're looking for Brawl, and Yakular actually knows exactly the kind of route he takes and where to find him.
Yeah, I've been drinking at this tavern a lot. I've seen him back and forth.
Oh, that is very smart of you to already be able to pick out the individual we are looking for. Proving your worth before we are.
You spend enough time in a place, you start noticing the shady fuckers going back and forth.
Yeah, basically, if you've been here more than a couple days, like, you know about him and the awful shit he does, and like, if you've been here a month or two, you might even know of someone that he's like sold off into trafficking.
Wow.
But no one steps up to him for some reason.
So I say we go confront this Brawl guy. We take over his trafficking market and use that to boister the brothel.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
It seems, you know what? You do have a very sound business mind on you. As long as we are not trafficking children, or yeah, I guess children would be our limits.
Oh no, I'm definitely off limits when it comes to children.
Of course. Okay, I would like to set our bounds in the in our business, and I'm glad you are a very sound individual. All right. Yakular, do you think you'd like to possibly show us a path where this creature has taken
Hmm.
today?
What time is it? Is it like midday or something?
Yeah, it's probably like 1 or 2 p.m. by now.
Okay. I know this time of day. I know exactly where he's headed. Follow me.
All right.
So,
I will lead. And I kind of like give him a little pat on the chest. You seem to be a little more of a spongy individual, so stay behind me.
I scowl at the
Toma's
thought.
just gonna like, you know how kids they put their arms around parents' shoulder and like their legs around their chest. That's what I'm gonna do. Toma's just riding on the back of Void.
Like a koala bear.
Yeah.
alright.
All right, so you're riding on me, okay?
Okay, so you guys kind of go towards, certain areas where he walks. Yakular kind of shows you that he has like a path where he bounces between these areas. And there's like an area where you could wait for him. It's kind of a dark alley. There's like a building that you don't really know what goes on in there. And then there's out in the open in the streets with everyone else, and you can decide where to wait.
So the shady building. Have I seen him go in and out of that shady building before?
Yeah, so all three of these places are where you've seen him a lot before.
Okay.
You guys just have to decide where you want to wait for him.
I would say probably the best place to wait for him is going to be where we're less likely to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Seems very smart. What was one of the areas? An alleyway?
Dark alley, abandoned building, and then out in the open.
Yeah. I'm down for alleyway waiting.
Maybe we can do me and Toma in the alleyway, and Joel and Yakular in the building.
These
ready
are-
to strike from the window.
These are 3 separated places.
Oh, they're like far away.
Far enough, yeah.
Okay, so
Say we
all right,
just,
so we can all probably either be in the alleyway or the house.
I'm gonna say the alleyway.
Okay.
I've seen it all, so I'll go with any of them.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, you guys are waiting. You're just kind of talking quietly, being careful, and let's see here. You're in the alley, and you see like a red-handed glove kind of wrap around the end of the alleyway, and you start hearing this like just weird frequency kind of seemingly coming out of nowhere, and you guys can roll
So Toma's
initiative.
awake by this point, right?
Yeah, you're awake. You just are in
Okay.
pain. Hey, thank you for the
All right, we're rolling
host.
initiative, right?
Martyr time, y'all.
Not yet.
Welcome to the campaign.
He just said
Wait,
roll
are we
initiative.
rolling it? Wait,
Yeah.
you said roll initiative?
Yep, everybody roll
Oh, that was the
initiative.
calmest roll initiative I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Didn't hear it.
Roll
So-
initiative.
Yo, EG. So this initiative thing on my character sheet, I add that to my roll.
Yeah. It's basically
Dude,
just
I
your
didn't even know you
dexterity
added
bonus.
anything to that.
Yeah, it's just your dexterity.
All right, I got a 13.
When you roll, you can put a plus at the end of it. So
Yeah,
I got
11.
I'm rolling physically.
That's
No,
fine.
I
what
just
do I-
don't feel
what
like
do I
getting my
roll
dice
for this?
today. Feeling lazy.
So you roll
you
1d20 plus your dexterity.
Yeah, so you have a +1.
+1. Okay.
Where the hell?
1d20 +1.
The hell did my? There it is.
Alright, neat.
Oop, I got fucked.
All right.
It's okay. I got pretty low too.
I lost my
Actually, we all got pretty low.
I lost my pen for a second, so give me.
While you do that, don't worry. Shame.
Yep.
We're gonna get you some random spells real quick. Go to spells in your character sheet.
Okay, so character sheet.
It's gonna be underneath where your initiative is.
Yeah, you can change anything after today's session since it's
Yeah,
kind of
we're-
last minute.
We're just gonna give him like a handful that he can use.
Spells, yes.
Go to
Okay.
manage spells. Should be a little bit towards the
Yep.
right.
Yep.
What-
You're gonna have cantrips and then leveled spells. So go into the cantrips and look for like 2 that look interesting. Like just real quickly, and then just let me know which one it is.
Out of all these cantrips.
Yeah.
Holy
Just like
shit,
say a
there's a lot
name
of
of
them.
which one.
Did you say 12, Chan?
They're all written down. But Chan is 13. I think.
13?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
5
I
plus
rolled
8,
an 8.
I was an 11.
Alright.
and I was 9.
Shit. Well, I need something that does damage, right? I mean,
Yeah. Just say a name of it, and I'll let you know if it would be good or not.
since it's necromancy type, I like the idea of chill touch or
Yeah, take chill touch.
frostbite.
You can take both of them. Yeah. Frostbite's pretty good. Chill touch is pretty good.
Okay. Got both of those.
And maybe like one more cantrip.
Let's see here. Trying not to take up too much time.
Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're the hero for jumping in literally 10 minutes before, so.
I'm doing anything anyway. Let's see. I could just do firebolt. Where was that? I saw
Firebolt's good too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have the same build, so I can give you like a insight on this. You have cantrips already, right? No, I chose cantrips. Never mind.
that. Yeah, no, I don't have anything yet until now.
Nice demon.
So as you guys are preparing everything, like you're getting geared for a fight, you see this guy jump out in the end of the alley, and he's like, "I heard you've been looking for me."
Oh boy. Yes, we have. It is very nice to meet you, Senor Brawl.
I don't like anybody looking for me. What do you want?
Oh, we're contracted.
Can I take
technically.
this moment to stealth while they're talking?
If you want to use your turn for that, then yes.
Sure.
We're kind of
I mean,
just flavoring right now.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I'm just
whatever.
describing
I'll go
how
ahead.
it goes down.
I'll go ahead and do that then.
You're gonna use your turn to stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
D20, right? Been a while.
Yeah, you should also have like.
D20 plus 7. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have a really good plus to your stealth.
22.
Yeah, your stealth. So you like hide in the shadows of the alleyway. All right.
Do you see any more spells that you like? Shame.
What other ones do I have to pick here?
You can pick leveled spells. So if you want to look real quick, you can do.
Oh, I can have up to 4 cantrips and 7 spells. Oh shit!
Yeah. So you can
I
choose
stopped on
like
the 3 because I thought I was done.
no, well, it's just for now. But you can choose like chromatic orb if you go down. Burn charm
Okay, I see that.
person.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Charm person. I'll do that.
Let's say false life. Pretty good.
False life. Okay.
If you scroll down, you can do like Crown of Madness.
Okay.
Enlarge reduce.
Okay.
Enhance ability.
Okay.
And let's say just hold person. Is that too many spells?
I don't think
It's
so.
probably fine for today.
That's fine for now. All right, so then all you have to do is close that down and go to prepared spells. I mean, go to spell book and then learn and then prepare those spells.
Where's the spell book at?
If you minimize the add spells thing, you go
Yeah.
down to spell book.
Yeah. If you guys really want, you can also Google this guy's name, but you probably have to add Marvel to the Google search.
Okay, spell book. I've got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then just hit prepare for
On all of those.
Yeah, it might not let you do everyone because you might have taken too many, but you can do 7 prepared spells.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. So yeah, on your turn, you can kind of like read them as you go, and we'll just help you cast them. for
Okay.
now.
Cool. So yep, he jumps out. What do you guys say to him?
Oh, it is very nice to see you. You brought yourself to us. I'm sorry, we are contracted to take you off this our plane of existence.
Oh
Get
yeah,
the fuck out.
yeah, and then he just starts like screeching. He's like, and he like starts shaking.
Okay. I thought we had enough of that from the last time, but it seems you didn't learn your lesson. So
I punch him in the throat.
yeah, be right back clipping it.
He transforms into this right here. So he's standing here, and you guys are at the end of that alleyway. We'll just say here that let's see, the back of the alley is like right. Oh, come on! Why is that not letting me draw? Oh, it did draw. It just was really behind. Yeah, the back of the alleyway is right here. So you guys are basically in this area. So now you can kind of use, actually use squares this time. So each one is 5 feet, of course. Your movement speed. If you don't know what your movement speed is, Yakular, it's probably like 25 or 30. So
Oh, he
I
has
think it's
30.
base.
It's 30.
Yeah,
30?
base 30.
It's
Cool.
standard.
Cool. All right. Well, you guys rolled initiative. It is now. All right. It is now his turn to roll initiative. Let's see here.
Roll a natural 1. Roll a natural 1.
I'm just glad I did it on my very first roll in here.
Lucky 7.
All right.
Your first roll of the campaign.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm using physical dice as well, so my rolls don't show up.
Oh my god, why are you guys so lucky today?
Yes, let's go.
Alright, so Toma already took her turn, so it is Joel's turn to go ahead.
Joel's turn?
Yep.
Yeah, you got off weapon.
Let's see.
So you're all basically 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45 feet away. Well, not feet, but movement away.
We're 45?
Yeah.
Shoot. I don't really have anything.
You can move and then cast as well. That's normal turn.
I'm just gonna hang back.
Okay.
Do you want to hold your action?
Yeah.
What do you want to hold?
I'm gonna wait and see how things go, and then if I need to, I'm going to throw down some inflict wounds.
Okay. And inflict wounds you have to touch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if he comes within melee range of you, but just know, if you want to hold your action with this, you got to cast the spell. So even if you don't use it, you end up losing it.
Well, I don't really have any. Like everything I have is like close range, and I don't want to move.
Well, you have long
In.
range cantrips, right? Like you have Sacred Flame or something.
60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet is fine. You wouldn't even have to move. But you can also move like 10, 15 movement and then cast.
Cast it, and then you can move away.
It's true.
Yeah, I guess I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Instantaneous.
Yeah, you have a lot of things you can do.
That one you basically just snap and it comes down on them, right?
But
But
kind of like it's like a ball of radiant fire that like appears in their space. And they
Yeah.
have to try and get out of the way.
cool.
So it's a dexterity 15 saving throw on Cole's end.
Okay. And then you get a roll damage, and if I fail, it's still half damage, right?
Not for cantrips.
No?
Not for this one.
Oh, okay.
Damage. It's
He succeeds anyways.
Oof.
That was almost a crit.
never mind then.
All right, it is now Void's turn.
Oh yes, it is very good. See, but that's good because you don't waste a spell slot or anything. And you waste all of Cole's good rolls early. So what I want to do first is I want to pull out my longbow. I want to stay out of reach of him, and I'm going to start with my longbow first. I just want to double check the spells, which I have fucking nothing. So yeah, so I'm going to take out my longbow, and I'm going to take a shot first. Just one single shot. That's going to be an 18 plus 6.
Versus
So-
AC.
Yeah, versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, great. And that's going to be a 3 plus 4. So you take 7 piercing damage.
Okay. Give me a quick sec. The unfortunate thing about using this is I can't put... Can I put it over here? No, that gets in the way. I do it a separate window.
It's International Cat Day. Happy birthday.
Happy Cat Day.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Cat Day, not birthday.
Let's see.
Don't forget your D&D battle music.
Okay.
Bam,
I never play music because it will freaking mute the shit.
I get distracted if I have music, so.
Alright, he takes an amount of damage that he takes.
Okay.
Thank you, DM. Very cool.
So does it mean he took the damage, or he has reduced reduction?
He did not take...
Probably reduction.
Yeah, he did not take full damage.
Alright, cool. This is going to be
So,
a little bit of a tough fight.
All demons are resistant to fire, right? You said?
Yes, it's safe to
And-
assume.
Some are immune. Last time, one was immune to mine.
So
What the
it's...
fuck does this look like? It's not right.
So, it's Yakular's turn.
Well, this is different for me. I have one that says frostbite
Here, I'll
that has some
take a
range.
look and I'll help you with it. All right, so we're looking at frostbite.
Let's think about casting that.
Yeah, so 60 feet. Yeah, you can try frostbite to start.
Yeah, I'll cast frostbite at the demon then.
Yep. So that's gonna be, if you look at it hit / DC, it's gonna be a Constitution 13 saving throw on Cole Robbie's part.
Okay, what type of damage does it say that is?
Cold.
Cold damage.
I'm assuming they're resistant to that as well.
Yep.
Honestly, they're resistant to a lot of things.
Yeah, demons are just
Well,
fucking.
shit.
So
For
it's
like early game, they're kind of stupid.
it's a con, right? You said
Yeah, Constitution.
you just gotta beat the shit out of them, basically.
But
That's
it
how it's
says
been going, right?
it does it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack. So what is that? Would it have to be a physical weapon they're using, or just?
Yeah, that has to be physical.
He succeeds.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, not a physical weapon, but like weapon can also be like melee, like their claws or whatever.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
And disadvantage just means like you roll twice
Yeah,
to hit, and then you take the lower number because it's a disadvantage.
yeah,
Yeah. So
But
what?
unfortunately, he's saved, so he takes no damage.
Cool.
yep.
All right. It is now Brawl's turn, and he's gonna start running at you guys. Can I have each one of you roll a d4?
Oh,
Yeah.
lordy, what's gonna happen?
AOE damage.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
We all rolled 3s, dude. Besides you.
I
Yeah.
rolled
All right. He's attacking good old Void.
Well, that's good then.
All right.
Take
Let's
your
see. He's going to run at you, and he's going to take 2 melee attacks.
Oh no.
So first one is 25 versus AC.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. If I get another 19, something's broken.
You rolled 3 in a row.
Right? And a 16 versus AC.
That also hits.
All right. So he's going to hit twice.
Ooh.
And the first one is going to be oh, 11 damage.
All right.
And
second one.
the second one is going to be 5 damage.
All right, 16 damage right off the bat.
All right, and then it's gonna come back to top of the round, and it's gonna be Toma's turn.
All right, boys. You know the routine. Sneak attack, which is how do I roll that again?
You have to roll.
Extra
to hit.
attack. I do 2d6. Yeah, I know. I'm just reading my shit.
Here's the question: does Brawl know of Toma's presence?
No, Brawl used the turn to go stealth. I mean, like
Brawl did.
Brawl.
Toma used the turn to go stealth.
Yeah.
So Brawl has no idea she's here.
Nope.
I'm trying to remember how to play the video game. Okay, so roll the hit first. That's
Yeah,
a
so roll a
d20.
d20. What are you
Yep.
using? What are you using?
Roll 20.
No. What weapon are you using?
D20. Shit, my bird's lab too now. I'm using my flaming centaur probably. Or no, I'm not, because there was
Your
this
rapier.
rapier probably. Let me check my equipment.
That bird is pissed
Are
because you're
they-
not fighting well enough.
Yeah, are they allergic to piercing damage?
Are they allergic?
Or
Gets the thought across.
They are. From what you could tell by Void's first attack, he is resistant to piercing.
not
Not.
slashing. I'm assuming it's the same shit.
I don't know. You'd have to find out.
Just say that all damage you do is good damage, even if it's halved.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead with my how you call rapier. Sneak attack him, so I need to roll the hit.
Yeah, you have to roll the
It's
hit
just
first.
d20, right?
Plus.
Here,
Plus,
let me
when
just open
you
up your
add
character.
things to that.
Yes. Let me open up your character sheet. Let me. Give me 1 sec.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I add dex? Because it's a.
So you have it right there. It's +7.
Oh,
So-
so I add that to my d20.
So d20 +7.
Yes.
19 plus 7 to hit.
You hit.
Alright.
What a surprise.
Oh wait, you have.
Um,
Okay, so wait. Does he have advantage too?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you can roll again. Try and get a natural 20.
Well, let me just try that really quick. Darn.
All right, whatever.
Um.
So he hits, right?
Yes.
So I
All
go
right,
behind him,
so-
sneak attack with my bullshit.
Okay, as your assassin, because you have assassinate, any creature that's unaware of your presence is an automatic critical if you land your hit.
Ooh, all right. So he takes a crit.
So he
Mm-hmm.
gets
Um,
crit, and he gets double.
plus 2d6. So let me roll that. D6. 10.
The
So
10
he
gets
takes
double to
10.
20.
Are you sure that 2d6 is correct?
What do I
Yeah.
add to it?
Back.
What?
Why wouldn't it be?
I
Well,
don't you.
he rolled a sneak attack first, but then you have to roll a 1d8 plus 5
Okay,
What am I
yeah.
rolling a 1d8 for?
for your rapier damage.
Oh shit, you're totally right.
The sneak attack is a double. Is a bonus.
1d8 plus 5. 4 plus 5
Yeah.
is
but
9.
before you do the
Plus
4
10 is 19.
No. Before you do that, you roll the dice. You double the dice. So it's 4
Why do I
times,
double them?
which is 8, and
Why?
then
Wait. Why am I
times 2,
doubling?
20.
Because you
So
got a
that's
crit.
28. So it's 28.
Oh shit! You double damage on crits?
Oh my god.
Just
You did
calculate
20
this for me.
for your modifier plus 5, so that's 32, I think.
I do 32 damage.
But yes.
All right, and then I fucking disengage to a rooftop or something, as far away as I can get.
Yeah, don't say a rooftop.
Not
and then you use your
rooftop.
bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that's 33 damage. I'm sorry.
You hurt him, but he absorbs some of it as well. You can tell.
Fuck off.
It's a very very nice attack, and he now knows that you exist. And it is now Joel's turn again.
How close is he to me now?
You
He
didn't.
hasn't moved.
He's where Void is, so he's pretty close.
All right.
Squares.
Let's do. I'm gonna go for a poison spray.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's see.
Why do I do so much fucking damage, dude? That's crazy.
You're a rogue. That's
Yeah,
what you
you're a
do.
rogue.
Yeah, I've never played one before.
How can I
It's
not
too much math.
Never
select
played
this
D&D
asshole?
before either.
Should be token. There you go. Oh god, roll 20 is being awful.
Oh yeah, it's weird. So I always make the mistake of like clicking things with the wrong thing.
Well, I had it, but it wasn't moving. Objects and tokens. But anyways, go ahead and poison spray. You might hit Void in the process.
He needs to roll a con save.
Okay. What's the area of the poison spray?
10 feet.
Yeah, so Void would also have to roll a con save.
Oh, goody.
If you're going through with it.
Well, it doesn't say it's like I don't know, whatever. I never know the dimensions of poison spray. So yeah, I'll roll a saving throw.
He rolls a 14, which is a fail.
I rolled a 15 plus
Yeah, you're fine.
5, so 20.
Yeah.
So do 1d12. I don't think he gets anything extra.
Wait, why is it a Constitution 14 for your poison spray?
I don't know. That's what it says.
I thought it was 15.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Everything is 15 except poison spray. Poison spray says 14.
We'll just say it's 15.
All right.
Because
really weird.
that's what I went with.
Why is that like that? It's broken. Wow, it's really weird.
8 damage.
Hey, max damage. No, not max damage. Almost max damage.
Alright, he takes no damage. It slides off of his back and just down his spine, and he just like giggles a little bit.
Why? It's not poison.
Poison spray isn't poison?
No, it's just a
Well,
cantrip.
yes.
You extend your hand in a puff of noxious gas. It doesn't say that it's poison. Oh, I guess he doesn't because it would be poison damage. Never mind.
Yeah. He's immune to poison.
Yeah, or take 1d12 poison damage. Alright, that is alright.
Alright, it's Void's turn.
We are testing the waters, and I'm gonna drop my longbow and pull out my 2 rapiers. Man, I wish I had a spell for this. Anyway, I'm gonna take 2 weapon strikes against him with my rapiers.
Okay.
first one is a 5 plus 6 is 11.
Does not hit.
Second one is an 18 plus 6.
That does hit.
Does hit. All right. I'll roll damage for that guy, and that's gonna be a 5 plus 4, 13, 11, 9. 5 plus 4 is 9.
All right.
It takes 9 piercing damage.
Okay. All right.
I'm shot. I'm sorry.
All right. It's Yakilar's turn.
Well, shit. I've seen that fire doesn't work, cold doesn't work, poison doesn't work. Shit.
Poison is
Well,
the
not
one.
That cold, not that cold doesn't work. You didn't
Yeah.
hit.
Oh,
He
true.
dodged it.
True.
Poison is the only one that seems to have not hurt him at all.
How similar is acid to poison?
They're completely different.
Yeah, they're not
They're,
similar.
they're very different attributes.
Well, then I will cast chromatic orb with acid effect on it.
Oh, you can choose which damage it is. So chromatic orb, you choose the damage type.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm picking acid.
What kind of is it? A spell attack, or does he have to do a saving throw?
Let's see here.
Yeah, if you look at hit/DC.
Hit/DC says +5.
Yeah, so you're doing a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, just do 1d20 plus 5.
1d20 +5. Oh, well, okay, so 15.
So
Yeah. Go ahead and re-roll, just because.
Just because?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you do it with the plus this time though. Put +5 at the end.
it might affect the RNGesus.
1d20 +5. Okay.
There you go. Well, you miss anyways.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So you miss him. It like shoots past his shoulder, and he just keeps on going. And now it is his turn to attack, and he is not very happy. So he is going to ever so longingly gaze at Yakular, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What did I do? I haven't even hit him. So what do I roll for? Is that just a d20 plus my Constitution plus?
Yes.
So it would be +2 to a d20.
Ooh, he chose correctly.
Fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh, all right. So he stares at you, and from you now only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength for 1 minute. You are weakened by his gaze, and it is now Toma's turn again.
1 minute is 10 turns, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
it'll really matter against Yakular, but if you use a strength attack, it is half damage.
Am I supposed to use up one of my slots for casting that spell?
Oh yeah.
Do I click
that's
that
a spell
slot where it says first level spells? Okay.
Yeah, or you can
Alright.
click cast next to the spell.
Oh, okay.
Just do it.
And it just does. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool, cool,
Okay,
cool.
so let me try to roll my shit correctly this time. I'm gonna roll 22. No, I'm gonna sneak attack, which is
No, you're gonna attack with your weapon, and then if it hits, you get a sneak attack bonus. You're not attacking with.
no, I know, but I'm just thinking like I'm gonna use.
Yeah, because you have the sneak attack because he's surrounded by your companions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the criteria.
Yeah.
That he has to be.
So I roll to hit first, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So d20 plus 7, 20.
You gotta remember to do the pluses, but you hit.
Do I need to type it out? Because my modifier is 7.
I mean, yes, you need to.
Okay.
If you really want, you
Um,
can use the advanced dice roller, and you don't have to type
Yeah.
/1d20.
Yep.
You can just use the up and down modifier bars.
It's too complicated. I'll just plus
No, it's
7.
not. It's literally not. You literally just have to
Uh,
click on arrows and then click roll, and then
that's
it
too
rolls it
much
for
for
you.
me. That's like
It's
a
really
lot.
not. It's really not.
Anyways, roll
Uh,
your damage. You hit him.
Okay, so for damage, that's 1d8 plus 5. 1d8 plus 5, that's 10. Uh, and then for sneak attack, since I have that,
It's 2d6, right?
2d6. So what am I at right now? I already lost count.
You're
Wow,
fine.
would've
I
helped
got
if you
it.
if you put the modifier in,
I got
you
it.
would have remembered.
So
you
10
had 10
plus
6.
16.
16.
Hey.
Can I do anything else?
You can attack again if you want, but then you can't disengage.
Oh, hell no. I'm out. Disengage again.
So you use a bonus action to disengage, and you run away.
Yep.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
basically how my fights go.
Okay. All right. He takes a little more damage, and it's Joel's turn.
All right. Hold on.
Just to give you guys an insight you didn't ask for, he is not bloodied.
I am going to cast spiritual
I
weapon.
was just about to ask that.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, spiritual weapon. So is the casting just a bonus action, and then you can still attack with it, or do you?
You create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast a spell again. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against
Okay.
a creature within 5 feet, and then it has as a bonus action.
Cool. Yep. Then go
Yeah,
ahead
so
and
it's
attack
not-
with
it's
it.
a bonus action do it, which means you still have your action to do a cantrip afterwards.
Unless you attack with the weapon.
It says you can attack with it as a bonus action.
So
So you can do him if you want to let him do it. He can do 2 in 1 turn. He can attack with the spiritual weapon.
Well, yeah,
and
what
then
it
do
says
another spell.
what it says is when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. And then as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon 20 feet and repeat the action against a creature within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, you can attack twice with it if you want.
Well,
That's how it sounds
I
to me,
hate
at
the-
least.
Yeah, I hate the wording of it because the next paragraph pretty much phrases it's weird because when I see it played, it's not played like this, but the way it's written,
Yeah.
it's distinctly written like this. So I hate how it's written, but yeah.
Well,
But I guess do it how you want to do it, and then we'll.
yeah. For this, we'll
works.
just do it how it's written.
So what do I need to roll for that? I guess that melee attack.
Yeah, it's d20 plus 7 because it becomes a melee spell attack.
1d20 plus.
Does Joel have +7 though?
21.
Yeah, he's got a fat modifier.
All right. Yeah, 21 hits. So you can roll damage for that one.
So that's gonna be 1d8 plus 7.
Fuck.
13.
All right. He lets out a yelp, and it looks like it really just cuts through his skin.
That's force damage, baby.
I'm considering it as a magical attack, is what I would assume.
Well, but the damage type is also force.
Yeah.
So it's not like piercing, bludgeoning, or anything like that.
Yeah. So you can now do the bonus action to like swing it around to his other side and attack him again if you want, or you can do something else if you need.
You're gonna attack Toma if you want.
No, you
Hey,
shouldn't.
No, I'll
what's up, Cap'n?
yeah, I'll swing it around to his other side and do the attack again.
How you doing, Cap'n? All right, go ahead and roll for it.
That one misses.
It does. All right. He is now looking bloody, and where your magical weapon attacked him, it's like an open like wound more than any of the others, and it definitely hurts. And it is now Void's turn.
Yep. But the modifier is +5 for your damage. So you know, but
For Joel's.
yeah.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine though.
Yep. All right, so my turn. Same old song and dance. Just taking 2 rapier slices at him.
All right, go ahead.
First one's 12 plus 6, so 18.
Hits.
Second one, 7 plus 6, which probably misses. What's the math on that? 13.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, so the first attack. 3 plus, I think, 4. Where is it? Yeah, 3 plus 4, so 7 piercing damage.
Rightio. All right, it is now Yakular's turn.
Question. On these spells, there's a first level and second level, and it looks like there's some of the same ones carry over. Can you cast it as either level?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so usually if you cast the spell as a second level spell, it means you're casting it higher, but it also
Right.
takes more
Yeah, because
spell
I see on one of
slots.
these, yeah, it's like a higher roll on stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so you get more benefits to things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try chromatic orb again with acid damage.
Okay.
So it was a +5, so it's a D20 +5, right? Again.
Yep.
Yep. What is it, second level caster?
Yeah, second level. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, damn. Crit.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
All right. We're gonna do the kazoo for that. Kazoo!
It's 48.
4d8.
So I can just go to that and click the 4 next to it, so that's the number of them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's 11 times 2. 22 acid damage.
Owie, owie, owie.
I aim it. It's a 4-inch orb, so I'm like aiming right where he got slashed open.
Oof. Yeah, it like spins around and it just like tears into that same area. And he just starts like and just like is very, very hurt from that. But still standing and very pissed off now. And now it is Brawl's turn. Alright, so definitely going to attack you again. And so it's going to, in a rage, going to stare at Void now, and Void has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. 10 plus 5, 15.
Alright, let's see. Alright, you succeed.
Ha,
So you are
joke's
not
on you, I don't use
weakened.
strength weapons anyway.
But then, much to your surprise, it like pulls a spear out, but if you look really closely, it's not pulling a spear out, it's like forming its flesh like extension into a spear. It's going to spear Yakular. It's a 19 versus AC.
11.
Yeah,
Shit, I
so
can't even
it
use shield.
hits, and let's see. Oh, wait, I'm going to the wrong place. Alrighty. Yup, I almost rolled a d20 on you, that would have been bad.
Oh, fuck me.
He spears you for 9 damage.
So I take 9 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, and now do
Okay.
you see where the
Yep.
health is in the top right? Yeah,
Yep.
you just use those.
Yep, got it.
Alright, and now, top of the round, it's Toma's turn.
Alright, Toma, you ready?
Toma is asleep.
I'm not asleep. My mom came in the room.
Toma is distracted by Mom, and now it is Joel's
Astro
turn.
Mom.
And now rolls disadvantage.
All right, we're good.
Go ahead.
20 to hit, plus 7. 14 plus 7, 21.
Yeah, you hit.
And then, damage is 1d8 plus 5.
Oh, you have advantage too,
Why?
because I'm right in front of him. Or you have allies in his area fighting
Oh.
him.
Well, I think I like the first roll better. So it's
Ele-
1d8 plus what?
So it's 6
5?
plus. So it's 6 plus 5,
All right, so that's
11.
11.
and now 2d6.
Thank you. 4. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, I
one
only rolled
d6.
1. Yeah.
Toma just barely manages to finish Brawl off. It's like cutting and slicing, finding all the weak points, and Brawl
Really got in there.
falls to the ground and is just like bleeding and pooling blood everywhere, dying and bleeding out and dead.
Nice.
All right. After the
Ta-da!
fight, I wanna pick up my longbow, sheath my rapiers, and kind of step on his throat, just to make sure he's.
It's not nice.
Yep, Brawl is definitely dead. And as
Cool.
you step on Brawl's throat, it just starts to like go into ash, and you see like the ash like float up into the sky.
All right. We finished this contract. Is anything left behind from his body? Any gear or anything to loot, or is it just dust?
Just his cloak and then his weird outfit as well.
Is it worth bottling up any of his ashes at all?
You can definitely try if you catch him. I would just roll a dexterity.
Does he have any nipple rings?
No nipple rings.
But my dex is +1, so what do I do? A
It's
d20 plus 1?
Yep.
Okay. I tried to gather some of his ashes up in a vial or something.
Yeah, you get like half of a vial.
Okay.
Okay. Can I?
And you
All right. Can I cast Identify on
That
his
was
cloak?
scary.
yeah, what does identify do exactly?
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If there's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. If it requires attunement, how many charges it has, blah blah. So I get to learn if it's a magical item and what it does.
Cool. All right. You learn that it is magical. You don't have to do anything to cast it, right? I'm assuming. It's basically you just cast it
Yeah,
because you just have the materials.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep. You learn that it is somewhat magical. It's like a cloak that also shades the owner's face. So it
Oh, wait, can I have that? That's really cool.
What does it do? I'm sorry.
So it's like a cloak of like it just kind of is hard for
Concealment?
people to recognize you when they
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it like places shadows over your face so that it's really hard for someone to see your actual face. It's a cloak of shadows.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Holding this and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, who would make the best use of this cloak of shadows? What say you all?
I think I should have it because I kind of killed him, you know?
Indeed, you did do a lot of work in that fight. What do we think, gang? Who wants this? Who do you think should be the owner of this cloak of shadows?
Someone that uses stealth on a regular basis.
Well, if you think
Oh,
about
I
it,
know, the warlock.
if you think about it, is the person with stealth already good enough without it?
No,
True.
I'm terrible. I
True.
failed at least 3 stealth rolls.
This is a
Whose
possibility.
face do you think is most valuable to hide more often?
Mine, because I'm a little girl.
You know what? I think Yakula can take this cloak. Let's keep him in the shadows of.
Yeah,
our
give
group.
it to the wizard.
I mean,
Let's
I
let him
will
be-
take it. I'm not upset about it.
Let's
You,
let him be a little indiscernible.
You
Tell him
realize that that was a good choice because some people are racist against blue people.
I'm
blue?
too.
Yeah, I'm blue.
Wait,
We're
why? I
both-
thought
we're
you were a
both blue.
person.
No, he's a Vidalcan.
What
He's
the
a
fuck is a
blue skin.
Vidalcan?
It's a,
We-
This
it's a
sounds
race
racist.
from Magic the
I delete
Gathering.
that cloak. How do I add that to? Can I like make a note in my
Oh,
inventory
did you
or
make
anything?
this?
No,
Or is it it's a cloak in game?
no, it was just an improv because you inspected the cloak.
Okay, cool. Um,
I would
Yeah,
like
if
to
you go
inspect
to-
this rock on the floor.
If
It's a rock.
If you hey, I've had to do that in my campaign too. It really sucked because then I opened up a whole can of worms. If you go to equipment and you scroll down to other possessions, you can just type in Cloak of Shadows and just
I'm also
remember
gonna-
it's there.
Okay. Okay.
And then maybe later on we can make you a homebrewed item for it if you want to put it in your inventory or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably an item that exists with that name, but the one that exists is probably stronger than what this is.
Yeah, probably. There's nothing in like the immediate stuff for it, but there's probably more.
It's a Cloak of Shadows Junior.
Yeah.
It's the training Cloak of Shadows.
There you go. It's made by Parker Brothers. Yeah, his other stuff, he basically doesn't really have anything on him, or if he did, then it all like dissipated with him. So can't really gain any information on what he was doing. Like you don't find any little black book or any of that on him.
Oh shit! That's right. We can't take over his business for the trafficking
Unlucky.
unless we do some searching around.
Probably could.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, we will have to figure this out. We'll see how it goes.
All right. So you're in this alleyway. Somehow no one noticed that you were having this freaking crazy fight, or maybe just nobody cares.
It's an everyday typical thing.
Yeah, around
They
here,
heard
I'm
the
sure.
screeches and they just kind of closed their window and finished cooking.
Yeah.
Another demon. Yeah.
Another day, another demon.
But you are still in the shady part of town, as you call it. One of you looks up at a sign, and you realize that it's just called the Vanta Black part of town. Like, there's a sign that just says, like, Vanta Black Commons. But now you are here. Well, you've been here, but you're still here. And now you're done with the fight.
Indeed.
So I guess
What was
I
the place called? I'm sorry.
Vanta Black Commons?
Is that with a V or?
Yes.
yeah, Vanta.
What is this place?
It's just like a section of town.
The underbelly of the city.
The Underberry?
Yeah, you can go ahead and find some black market goods.
Oh shit. We don't have the gold for that though. That's like hundreds of thousands of gold.
You can walk around and see what kind of shops are offered and see. Is that what you guys want to do next? Is just scout out the whole area?
Yeah, sure. Kill the
Yeah, I'm fine with
demon,
that.
MBD.
All
Get
right.
some hit points down.
You going all together or all separate?
I guess we're stronger in numbers, so yeah.
Yeah, might as well stick together.
Together's fine. Yeah.
Cool. All right, everybody, roll a perception check.
Oh, just D20, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus passive perception or no?
No.
I got
Passive.
8.
All right, I got a 19.
Passive perception is basically like if I want to not make you roll, or if like you're just sitting there and I'm like, who has the highest passive perception? And then I'm like, this is what this person knows.
Is it just a plain old D? Oh shit! I don't see anything anyway. Doesn't matter.
Well, you have some wisdom, I think.
Oh, is it plus? Oh, is it added wisdom to it?
Yeah, so it's perception. So in the middle, kind of in the middle of your character sheet is the long rectangular one, and that's all your skills. So you look down to perception, and it's +2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you rolled
I
a
see
4.
that. Yeah, well, I got a 4 anyway. So
All right. What about you, Void? 8? Okay.
Yep.
8. All right. So Yakular and Void are kind of just more concerned with like catching up. They're just talking about what they've been up to, cities they've traveled, stuff like that. And Chan and Joel are scoping out each and everything that's available. And who is going to write down what is actually in this part of?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I don't trust him, so I have my notes as well.
All right, that's fine. He can do it.
Yeah.
We both can do it. There's no limit.
Well, no. I believe you. You got it.
So as you're walking through town, you're kind of looking through doorways, maybe peeking in some stuff like that. You notice that this area, kind of like I said before, is actually still really nice. Like all the buildings are nice. All the people have decent clothes, but they're just, people that are into kind of things that aren't as well accepted in the main part of town. So you see that there are some fighting pits for hand-to-hand combat, where people are placing bets. Um, People are playing cards and dice here and there for money. There's a lot of basic shops for like armor and other wares. And there is one shop that you guys noticed before, but you did not go
The one with the
into.
hand sign.
Yeah, it has a hand sign. Why does it? This is the pastry shop, but sec. This one here is a shop that sells magical items. And Joel is spending a lot of time listening and overhearing, and he overhears that you can actually hire hitmen in this city. In this part of the city, I should say. And that is all that you learned just walking around through your travels and what.
Sounds like fun.
Does he share that we found a magic item shop? Because him and Toma are the ones that found it with their perception, right?
Yeah, that's up for them to decide. Both him and Toma learned all that stuff.
Yeah.
You guys notice small things, like you see the people gambling as you're walking and talking, Void and Yakular, but you don't notice really what the shops sell and stuff like that. So, and Joel's the only one that hears you can hire a hitman.
All right.
I don't really want to hire a hitman.
Bullshit.
Do you guys want to? Well, do you want to share the info that you all heard?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I share the info.
They share the info. I want to kind of stop in my tracks, and I want to go into the magic item shop.
Okay, go ahead.
How much money do I have?
0.
Did you roll for gold? You should have some base.
No, you should get some when you do the entirety of your character sheet, but you didn't do your
Right.
equipment and stuff. So
No, I didn't.
Let's just say you have like 10 gold.
You
Yeah.
you dropped it all during the fight with Brawl.
I took it. Yeah,
You
sorry, man.
you don't have anything substantial, at least we'll say.
You're poor right now, but you will get money later.
Haha, poor loser.
So you walk into the shop.
Hey, wait. Toma, did you just call him a poor loser?
Yes, sir.
I am gonna give him 30 of my gold, which I know is definitely more than Toma has.
Bullshit. How much gold do I have?
I don't know. You have
You-
to know how much gold you
You
have.
don't have as much as Fail has.
No, I know, but
You don't have it.
how much gold? Where's my gold? How do I see
Fucking
this?
find it, dude. I showed you 17 times.
I don't
Thank
understand
you
your
for the
language.
shekels, sir.
You
I
have
have a bag of 1,000 bearings. I will sell that.
you look in your pockets, and for some reason you have a couple acorns, a button, and some lint, and that's it. You gave all your money to Void, and he's actually been working as your bodyguard for free now because you stopped paying him.
Damn.
But
Oh, so do I get the 22 gold that he has in his inventory?
No, see, I don't think so.
it was just spent over time.
Okay. Because
But-
he has gold in his inventory.
No, I don't. I don't know what gold is.
Anyways, it doesn't matter because you guys kind of just share it anyways in
Yeah.
your business ventures.
So what we need is kind of discussed
are
between
shared.
everyone.
Yeah. Anyways, you walk into the magic shop. Into the magic shop.
I was just
Oh
thinking
my
that.
God, we
I
did
was
the
thinking
same
that in my
thing.
head before you said it.
Gonna see all the magic they got.
Taste a lick on my magic darts.
So, there's no shopkeeper that you can see right now, but you kind of see in the back that there's like little wisps of smoke and stuff and kind of little flashes of light, and you're just standing in the shop looking at what they have.
Okay, so do you have like a list of items, or is this a situation where like we look for what we want?
You would probably need to call the shopkeeper because a lot of the stuff that's out in the open is like weird shit that you probably wouldn't want to buy. Like,
Knickknacks and like
yeah, like weird,
tentacles
like
and shit.
shrunken heads and hands and
What if I wanna
fetuses
buy
and
baby hands?
bottles. You want to buy baby hands?
What if there are, dude?
There's no baby hands. Yes. Stop your knocking. How can I help you?
Hello, good afternoon. And I guess I'm still like cut up and like covered in like demon blood and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm hurt too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we're kind of fucked up looking.
He doesn't care.
Yeah. We are interested in shopping your wares today. What do you have in stock?
So it's this older human guy, and he's you know stood the test of time. He's got some scars. His face is a little weathered. His hair and beard are starting to go kind of white. And he says, "Well, what are you looking for? What can I get for you? Come on, I ain't got all day. As you can see, I was just back there. I was working really hard."
Interesting. I'm not too sure what they want right now.
He looks you all up and down. He's like, "I don't think you can afford it, anyways. What are you doing in my shop?"
Yes, we probably not be able to afford it now, but we can afford it in the future once we know what we're buying.
So I haven't been engaging with this guy, right?
No.
What is this thing that they're talking about that's really expensive?
What do you mean?
Nothing. We're not talking
He's
about
just
a
saying in
steak.
general his stuff's too expensive for us.
Yeah,
So if I'm not talking to him,
they're all magical
I'm
items.
I'm going in stealth, and
Uh,
I will attempt to nab
Going
something.
stealth in a shop where a man is most likely going to catch you because he's magic.
Yes.
okay, go ahead, roll your stealth.
I'm gonna distance myself from Toma, so I don't.
+7. That's 19 or 18.
You gotta really
I
start
don't know
adding
how to
the
count.
points.
So you kind of weirdly try to slip into the shadows of like this 6x6 shop, and up in the upper left corner there's like a globe, and it starts spinning, and it goes red, and it starts an alarm, and he just looks straight in your direction, and he's like, "What the fuck you doing around here?
I'm dancing.
Get out of my shop!"
I'm not with him. Her.
I'm gonna hide behind Void and just.
Is this
Yeah.
little one with you?
Unfortunately, she is like a koala bear stuck to my leg. I have trouble keeping track of her. If you'd like, I can keep her outside.
Yes, please. This,
Hmm.
I don't know if you understand this, but everything in here is very expensive.
Toma, please go wait outside. I'll buy you a piece of candy later.
I just want to steal stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how I can do this.
You can do it later.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna theory craft.
Yes, please go outside. Think to yourself. And
Okay.
We will discuss
Is
business.
he the only person in this?
So,
He has some wisps flying around, right?
is
What
the
you said?
shopkeeper the only one in?
Yeah.
He's the only one you can see, but you do still hear stuff in the back.
um. I'm gonna. What's near me? Like the most immediate, like valuable item next to me.
It's like a fetus in a jar.
Can
Is it-
I just pick Toma up and carry her outside before we get ourselves in trouble?
You probably can. Strength
You-
versus strength.
Will you allow that, Void?
You know, you are a good talker. How about you deal with the shop owner? I will take her outside.
Sounds good to me.
Come
What
on,
are you
Toma,
What are you
come on.
looking for in particular?
I'm more of a window shopper. Right now I do not have any particular. We still have to, buy the items from the last old man that we talked to. A
Oh my
day or two
god!
ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
It was
Yeah.
a while ago in session, but not in game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't gone
Because
back to
it was
that
only
city
like
yet.
a day or two, right, Cole?
It's been like 3-4
Probably like a
days.
week.
Yeah.
3-4
Yeah.
days. Because he said give him like 4 or 5 days or something like that. So we gotta go back soon.
Okay, so before Void tries to pick me up, I'm going to dash towards, I guess not the fetus, but the
Wait,
next.
you're
most
gonna
valuable thing.
run? You're just gonna
Yes.
openly run?
Well, no, I'm gonna grab something that's valuable. Can I roll for that?
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right.
Uh,
7
Alright.
plus what?
So-
Add your modifier.
what modifier? I'm just grabbing something. Do I have a grabbing
What is
modifier?
it? Aren't you doing a sleight of hand? Are you just
Oh,
trying to
you're
grab
right.
it?
Oh, you're right. You're right. +7.
So
14.
the second that you touch the jar, the older guy just looks up, snaps, and you freeze in place.
What the? I didn't even get to use my ball bearing. Just gonna throw him on the floor and watch him slip.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
the guy's a fucking wizard, probably.
your
That
hands
enchants weapons and shit.
are frozen on the fetus jar.
All right.
That's disgusting.
Since Toma's frozen now, can I pick up the frozen Toma and walk out of the shop?
Yeah, you like pick up Toma and her hands like slide just along it, and it just like wiggles a little bit and slops a little bit of the liquid on Toma's hands.
All right. I'm gonna walk out of the shop, take out a handkerchief, wipe her hands off. So I'm gonna sit down, sit with Toma, and I'm just gonna give her a pep talk on time and place. There's a time and place for everything. I'm not gonna actually do it, but this is gonna be like a 10-minute talk. Gonna be like a time and place for everything, and you need to get better at your skills.
So that's what ball bearings are for. Yes, so.
What are
Alright.
ball bearings? I heard ball and I wanted to throw them on the floor.
Aren't you the one who said you had a bunch of bearings?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they are though.
Ball bearings are like tiny little metal balls that.
Yeah, that's what
are
I thought. So
used-
I would run, and then when he chased behind me, I'd
Yeah,
throw
but
him
no
behind
one
me.
would. No, he's a wizard. He's not gonna chase you.
I didn't know he was a wizard.
That's what. That's what.
We're in a
Joel
shop
said-
full of magical
Joel said
fucking
when we
items.
walked in. He
Dude,
said
there's
this is
like
probably a powerful wizard that enchants items. for a
okay,
living.
I understand, but there's like how you say there's like poor people who run big people shops.
Yeah, so if you remember 3 times, I said this is not a poor area of town. This is not a rundown area of town. They just
There's
have
rich people who run poor people shops.
they just have an appreciation for darker things than the rest of the town.
I apologize profusely to the shop owner for the childish actions that took place, and
Yeah.
try to reassure him that we are genuinely interested in looking to buy something or see if there's something that is of value to us.
Yeah, he can tell that you guys are like magic casters, and there's nobody else in there now that isn't a magic caster, so he takes a deep breath. Alright, well, I don't think you have the money, but what are you looking for?
I don't have anything specific in mind, but does he have anything that is, I don't know, I'm trying to think if there'd be anything like necromancy related, or is that kind of taboo in this area?
Does he have a tome of necromancy?
Yeah,
Any
anything.
information on it?
Yeah,
Maybe
anything I
old
could use.
necromancers?
He doesn't have any books, but like the hand is like a hand that's like in a like grasping, and it's got some necromantic properties, if that's a word. And
That-
Is
that
it the
that
hand
hand
with
looks
Vecna?
interesting to me. Tell me about that.
he's
It's a
like,
baby hand.
You know, Kalik actually has a book on necromancy.
Yeah, I think he does, and it's not using it right.
You're not in the
Shit,
shop.
excuse me.
Bless you.
bless you.
I know.
I'm
You hear him
pretty
sneeze through his
sure.
ice cube.
I'm pretty sure that Joel has a book on necromancy.
I thought I'd give it to Kalik, but if I still have it, then I'll just give it to Homeboy here.
Okay. Yeah, you give
Homeboy.
you give him that book, and the guy explains. He's like, yes, that hand used to belong to a very powerful lich, and some people still say that it might still have some of his essence within it. It's a mere 1,000 gold.
Oh, only. Okay, good. I'll take 3 of them. No,
Oh,
so
you have to pay the replication fee of 10,000 gold a piece.
Yeah. I expressed my interest to him about the hand. That I can't afford it now. He's right. So this is a very fancy shop and some very interesting items. I will remember this location though. I would like to come back and purchase that from you.
Well, not many people are too interested in it, so very possible. And he like does a like sleight of hand and produces a card and hands it to you.
Whoop. I'll take the card, pocket it.
And he turns to Joel and he's like, cleric, I see. What about you?
I'm more looking for. Do you have any items that might have belonged to Nurgle at one point in time?
Oh boy. Yeah, anything like that we don't keep in this shop here, of course. But I could maybe find something for you. My procurement fee is 5,000 gold for something like that. But I'd probably sell it to you for a very good price if I were able to find it. Of course, your deposit is refundable if I find nothing.
We're gonna have to backtrack on that one. 5,000.
We should just fucking kill this guy, steal his shop.
You
Still
can
four-
try.
Well, you didn't even. You couldn't even.
Ourselves.
He's so powerful that he didn't even give you a chance to do a saving throw.
How?
That's how-
So
that's how
I at the time don't have 5,000 gold on me. What would you be able to provide any information about the council that seems to have taken hold of the city?
Well, don't have more information really. That is almost beyond even my scope. I know that there is a weak one amongst them. A little bit lesser of a demon. I don't know if you guys know that the council is full of demons, but
What?
oh shit.
Nice meme.
What oh, you guys didn't ever learn that one's name, did you?
Nope.
Which one?
Ah, all right. Well, they're so I'm assuming if you guys know about the council, you know about Greg.
The fuck is Greg?
Was Greg? Greg was the guy we talked to.
Was it Greg the dude we beat the hell out of?
Yes. Yes. So I assume you're saying yes, we know Greg.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we beat the hell out of him in a pastry shop.
uh, that's no skin off my back. Well, the one that Greg actually answers to, the only demon that anyone ever sees out and about, is a little wily guy, kind of what I like to call a barbed. His name is Boof.
Okay.
But
Was that one we fought a barb demon?
no, Brawl was not a barb demon.
Who the fuck names their kid Boof?
It's not a kid, you weirdo.
He was.
No, was never.
I mean,
a
at
kid.
one point, he must have been.
No, they're demons.
Yeah, they come out like little baby demons.
Imps aren't kids. Imps
They
can
could
be like
be.
a 50-year-old man that died from disease. who's
No.
That's like-
sold to it.
That's kid in demon years.
Anyways, I know that the council is very powerful, and they're all some kind of shape shifting ability of some sort. They appear as basically whatever they want to appear as if they're around the town, but most of the time they stay within their secret buildings. I don't think anyone's ever been able to get a read on them. The location changes. That's what I've heard. The doorway changes to their meeting zones. But if there's anyone that can be a pathway to the rest of the council, it is Boof.
Oh, I thought it was oof. I didn't know it was boof.
Yeah,
Where does Boof normally hang out?
If it got either way, he's a fucking loser.
You're still frozen.
where
Still outside.
Frozen outside in my lap, and I'm giving you a pep talk.
yeah,
I
where
want to finish after they're done with the shop.
Boof is just wherever the council sends him at any time. Doesn't have any predetermined or not a very readable demon.
All right. Well, I know this isn't much, but thank you for your time and information. And I drop 10 gold pieces onto the counter and I leave the shop.
He just kind of smiles and he puts it in like a take a penny, leave a penny little jar.
I need those pennies.
And then you all leave, and there you go. There's the magical shop.
Oh, can I ask him about my demon ashes, if they're worth anything or have any kind of value to them?
Oh yeah. Are you asking him to evaluate, or are you asking what he would buy them for?
I would ask him to evaluate it.
Okay. He's like, oh yes. Which one did this come from?
What was his name again?
Brawl.
Brawl. That was a disgusting creature in the city's called Brawl.
Oh,
And
no
he came up
shit.
against us in the dark alleys, and it did not end well for him.
Well, congratulations. That'll be a great hit to the trafficking business, which I'm not too fond of. But yeah, I mean, there's a little bit here. Could probably be used in some spells. I'd probably pay you about 50 gold. Maybe on the private market you could get a little more, but you know, I gotta make a profit if I buy them off of you.
I intend to keep them for myself. I was just interested in the fact. What do you charge for an appraisal fee or evaluation fee?
Don't worry about it. It's always nice to talk to a fellow magic user. And if you ever want to sell those or sell any other demon items, you know where to find me.
All right. I thank him for his time too, and go back outside with the ice cube.
Yeah, and as soon as you all leave, Toma unfreezes.
Before they leave the shop, I'm doing my nice little pep talk, but at the end I'm gonna change the tone a little bit. And I say, with everything that I just told you, remember, at the end of the day, this is the real world. And what we do in the real world, this is our game.
Hear my bird right now? That's what I think of your speech.
You are just playing in our game.
And what we do in the real world has consequences, you little shit.
Fuck your
And
speech, asshole.
And what it comes down to is, if it has to be done, our contract shall be null and void at the time that I see fit. If you continue doing the unwise decisions that you choose to do, we will have consequences. And then she unfreezes and I let her go. Guys, they come out. I ask them if they can fill me in on what happened. Do you guys fill me in?
Yeah, about the
All right.
whole council thing or whatever it is. Yep.
TLDR, that's interesting. But then I want to run back in the shop real quick, and I want to ask him if I can identify the hand for my personal knowledge.
You're asking him what his hand is?
No, the necromancy hand.
Yeah, the one he has in
He
his
gave
shop.
us a vague thing about it, but if I successfully identify it,
Oh, okay.
I'll learn. Unless if it's like too powerful of an artifact, I don't. There might be limits to identify. It's up to you. You can put limits if you want to, or you can tell me what you want.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and we'll see.
Sure.
You're successful.
18.
All right, you try, and you try looking into it, and you try identifying it, and you're starting to get so lost into it that you see just like flashes of this figure, just like basically like melting people and like raising armies and stuff, and then it's like it's almost too strong for your brain, and then you like snap out of it, and you don't really want to try again or touch it at the moment.
Shit. This really is the hand of Vecna. I'm gonna thank him for his time and leave, and I'm gonna excitingly like put my hand reach up because he's a little taller than me. Put my hands on Yakular's shoulders, shake him a little bit, and be like, "We gotta remember the shop. We have to come back here when we acquire the funds. This is something big."
I grunt in agreement, understanding his excitement.
Oh boy. Oh, all right. Now, that was an exciting day, and it is only a little past noon.
It's like 2:30.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the end of this episode.
Woo.
Good job.